Yo, 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 yo. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, everybody? Hey, this is your host, Demetrius, with the PPP, Panthers Prime Podcast, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat, man. How y'all doing? Yeah, it's been about 8 days, man. Your boy hasn't been feeling too good. But yeah, I'm back, man. What's going on in Quantum? What's up, man? Hey, what's up, Panthers Prime Podcast? This is going to be a good one. It is, man. It's going to be a good one. 336 Boston, what's up? He started with that crazy stuff already. But it's all good. Marcos Cash, what's up, man? Nick, Tri-State, what's going on, man? J47, I saw your comment, man. You know, nobody don't pay me to talk about anything unless it's the Panthers. They want to give me a good check, I'll do that. But yeah, Howard ain't do nothing, my brother. Good to see you, though. Good to see you. Candy Girl, what's up, yo? Donna B, double tap that screen, man. Yeah, we gonna get into this, man, because, you know, it's some crazy stuff going on here. Sweet D, what's up, Sweet D? How you doing, yo? How you doing? Big Tight, what's up, man? How y'all doing, man? Happy Saturday to you guys, man. Yeah, listen, we gonna get right into this, man, because I'm tired of this narrative. You guys are putting the cart before the horse. And I'm gonna break everything down, man. I may get some unfollows. I had 3 unfollows since yesterday. Yeah, it don't really bother me like that, man. I'm gonna drop the link in a little bit too, man. But let's get into this, y'all. All right, man. So check this out. So Panthers fans are going extremely crash out mode for a guy in which nobody has seen play at all in the NFL yet. Nobody. I mean, nobody. Nobody has seen Jack the Crack Plummer play an NFL snap yet. And guess what? When he does take over during the preseason time frame, which I'm grateful to actually have the opportunity to see Jack in a more used role to get a better evaluation, then we'll be able to evaluate him better. And I think that there's just a level of we want to just hurry up and move on from Bryce, because mainstream media, some content creators, some fans believe that we've seen the ceiling on Bryce Young. And for all intents and purposes, I understand where you're coming from. That doesn't mean that I agree. I'm just saying I understand where you're coming from. Because we've been at the bottom of the barrel for years. Right? Yeah, we've been at the bottom of the barrel. We've been trying to claw our way out of a situation that was started back in 2018. Okay? And any glimpse and glimmers of hope, Panthers fans want to hold on to it. And it's unfortunate because what that does is that removes the level of evaluation that's needed in this situation. You guys take one look, 18 games, and are ready to throw away a quarterback and don't, you're not looking at all of the extenuating circumstances around this guy. You're not looking at the fact that we had a bad head coach. You're not looking at the fact that we had subpar wide receivers. So when you see a guy who is your quote unquote, and I say quote unquote because just because a guy is 6'5" does not mean that he's going to have production. But you see the prototypical, you guys see the prototypical quarterback, size, height, arm, and you guys go crazy. Block G, what's up, man? He said Jack in the house. Oh, yeah, I'm going to drop the link. No. 336. I don't want you to chill. I don't want you to chill at all. No. I want you to come full throttle. Because, yeah, this Jack the Crack Plummer stuff has got to stop before you guys get hurt again. Like last year, when I was probably the only podcaster that said, let's just get rid of Matt Corral. He doesn't serve us no use. Oh, Matt Corral, this, Matt Corral. No. We've seen enough of Matt Corral. We know what Matt Corral is going to yield us. We saw it. And guess what? I was on the train of Jake Luton last year. Why? Why was I on that train last year? Because this guy has verifiable experience in the NFL. Verifiable. When you go to a job, they want to see verifiable experience. If you drive tractor trailers, who you drive for? What did you drive? Where did you drive? You guys are happy about a guy who's 6'5" with a rocket arm, and yes, he does have a rocket arm. He does. You know who else had a rocket arm? PJ Walker. And you better not come on stage and tell me don't compare PJ Walker to Jack Plummer. Because I'm going to kick you off the stage. Because when we're talking about arm strength, there was no other quarterback to me in that 2022 season that had a stronger arm than PJ Walker. He had a rocket. All right? Get the ball out. If it's some type of zone coverage, he's gonna hit that guy in the zone. He's gonna hit him. The ball's gonna get there. The issue is some of the other throws that needed touch, that needed, a little lob. I didn't think that he can do those type of throws that require that. But if we're talking about just 3-step drop, get the ball out, boom, hit your receiver, yeah, all day. Can Jack hit those throws? You guys don't know because all you guys care about are 70 and 80-yard passes. it's like when I pull up the chart that shows the average of all these type of passes, you guys turn a blind eye to it. It's not the norm. A 70-yard pass is not the norm. A 60-yard pass is not the norm. It's not. and until you guys come to terms with that, you're always going to be looking for unicorns. Yes, it is good that a guy can throw 70 yards. I'm not going to lie to you. It is good. It was good that PJ Walker could throw doggone near 80 yards in what could have been a game-winning walk-off touchdown win in Atlanta. Yeah, it is. It really is. Block G, what's up, man? But guess what? That's not the norm. First quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, you're not throwing 10 plus passes that are 70 yards down the field. You're just not. All right? You're just not. And what you say? I'm just joking, man. Jack is Howard's boy. Yeah. I know you're playing, man. But it's just not, man. Now, what can Jack Plummer do? Let PPP be honest, okay? Because I think you guys, may feel like I'm very one-sided, or I'm you guys call me a Bryce, sexual or whatever that may mean or whatever. I don't know. It's a great term that's been coined by many podcasters for some reason. When you believe in a guy, I guess that means you're whatever. It don't matter. Anyway, what can Jack Plummer do? He can do a lot of things. I think Jack Plummer is very, very good in the pocket. Okay, let's just be honest. I think he's very, very good in the pocket. Now let's keep everything in context. That's a college pocket. Okay, that's in college. In college, he's very, very good in the pocket. In college, we have not seen him in an NFL situation where he had to stand back there and throw the ball in the pocket in the NFL. Okay, so college, he's good. I'm not gonna lie, he's good. What else do I like about Jack Plummer? And these things that I like. So this ain't. I'm trying to be unbiased in my approach here. What else do I like about Jack Plummer? I like the fact that he continuously looks down the field. Okay. Now, that's something all quarterbacks should do. I think some know their limitations. Like a Tom Brady. How often do you see him scrambling out? So it's advantageous for for Tom Brady to have an offensive line that's going to give him the opportunity to get the ball down the field. Because Tom Brady ain't a dual threat quarterback. Neither was Peyton Manning. All right, Jack Plummer. He probably leans a little bit north of halfway between a dual quarterback and a pocket passer only, because I have seen clips of him getting loose, getting outside the pocket, and making things go. PPP, do they hit the dislike button too? Man, listen, man, they can hit the dislike button all they want, man. It don't matter. It don't bother me, because guess what? Dislikes or likes still get put into the algorithm. So yeah, it don't matter to me. Yeah, Jack the crap. Sweet D said, PP, we just wanted something positive to cling to. It's rough this season. It was rough last season. Yeah, I know. Listen, I know it was rough. But here's the thing about it, though. When you look at last year, Sweet D, you have to say that the whole entire team was bad. It wasn't just Bryce Young. And I think that, if we believe in this team from the head down to the water boy, so owner down to the water boy, we can honestly say that they've taken, a great look at what was needed. The majority of the money this offseason went to offensive line. So while many people don't like when I bring up that argument, your very own front office spent $150 million plus on the offensive line. That should indicate that the points that I'm making up are extremely valid. It was horrible. It was horrible. So trust me, I get it. And guys, if you guys are enjoying the channel, feel free. Cash App is Panthers Prime 1. Venmo is Panthers Prime 1. All right. If you guys are enjoying the content, you want to support the channel with your giving and your donations to the channel, because we are not a sponsored channel. We are self-funded. And yeah, if you guys are enjoying the content, you want to support the channel, those are ways that you can do it. Also, we do have a YouTube monetization class scheduled for August 25th. If you want to start your own YouTube channel, I have a quick guide that'll get you from A to Z on everything from AI tools that I use, thumbnail creation, everything, marketing, all that stuff, man. What to do, how to get your niche going, stuff like that. Whatever. Everything. Okay. So I'll drop that link down there at the bottom. And yeah, we'll be man, Trucker coming through with the big boy, man. Shout out to Trucker, man. What's up, man? Trucker 26, man. Appreciate that. Villain Trucker 26, man. I appreciate that, man. Gifting 10 memberships to Panthers Prime Podcast, man. If you guys did get one of those memberships, man, make sure you say, what's up, Villain Trucker, man. Shout out to you, man. Villain Trucker for that, man. Coming through heavy on a Saturday morning, man. I appreciate that, man. So, real quick, let's see. I missed a lot of you guys' comments. Let me run through your comments. Rockhead81, what's up, man? Good to see you, my brother. So Donna B said 6'5" is better than 5'9". Well, I will say this: 6'5" is taller than 5'9", but we don't know if that's actually going to pan out yet. We don't know if it's better. That's just an assumption based on, past things that players like. Now, I like a tall quarterback. I do. But we have to see the production. We have to see the production that Jack Plummer, if placed into that position, if he can handle it. Yeah, man. KJ the Great, number one. What's up, man? Good to see you, man. Kenny S said, why is he the plumber? He not fixing the leaks. Hey. Pause. Corral couldn't even keep a starting job in the XFL. That's a fact, man. And that's why he need to go. I'm not going to lie to you. Let me see here. Hey, Rockhead81, the Cash App is no longer DBird79. It is Panthers Prime 1 now. Just to let you know that, my brother. I do appreciate you for modding here on the channel, but it is Panthers Prime 1. Hey, bro, leave Jack Plummer alone. Cedric Brendan. Well, hey, listen, Cedric, I'm about to drop the link. Because, everything that I can say to each and every one of you guys on the panel. And my position is very, very true. It's very honest. It's not made with fluff. You know what I mean? And yeah, man. Shout out to A Kobe, man. He said Panthers Pride, proud Panthers podcast. Man, yeah, man. Hey man, we over here happy, man. We chilling, A Kobe, man. I appreciate you for that, man. Members comment, man. Shout out to all the members that are inside the chat right now, man. Yeah. Shout out to all the members that are in the chat, man. I appreciate you guys so much. I really do, man. Mr. Hunky Dory says if Plummer can even become or have the potential to be reliable backup, we need to keep him and develop him. I agree. See, I agree with that. That's not to say that this live here is not to say that Jake Plummer is trash. I'm not saying that. What I am saying is you guys are putting the cart before the horse. You can't do that because when you do that, you set yourself up for failure because you don't properly evaluate what's at hand. And what's at hand is we don't know whether or not this guy's gonna pan out. You guys are just looking at his intangibles and saying, "Man, this got to be the guy." And that just ain't it. I mean, I hate to go there, but it reminds me of a Bible story when they was getting ready to find a new king, and they went to Jesse's house, and they looked on the out of appearance of the person, right? And the oil didn't fall on none of the other brothers, but it fell on David, who was outside tending sheep. Yeah. The one that didn't look good, the small one. But hey, people look on the outside and think that everything is everything. I'm trying to tell you, man, we don't know about Jake Plummer yet. We just don't. And we would be totally doing a disservice to everything that we're trying to build right now if we go off of, man, this dude is tall, man, he could throw the ball 70 yards down the field, man. Okay, what happens when teams start locking down that 70-yard pass? What happens then? What happens when teams start to get to Jake Plummer and he starts seeing ghosts? What happens then? But you just ship one quarterback away after 1 year. And now you stuck with Jake Plummer. See, people don't look at all outcomes, man. They don't look at all realities. That's the issue here, man. You got to look at everything in its totality. You feel me? Let's take baby steps. Yeah, in practice, Jake Plummer has been looking good. But guess what? He's been looking good with shorts on and a T-shirt. That's it. Shorts and a T-shirt, man. And you guys are going crazy over that. I don't get it, man. Mark Burke said the team needed to rebuild anyway. Anyways, may as well make a quarterback-friendly system regardless of who the quarterback is. Worst case, Bryce isn't great, but doesn't cost enough, and next year we go fish. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it sounds good. AP, much love from Who Dat Nation. Hey, man, listen, AP, we're going to be down there in New Orleans. Yeah. Be down there in New Orleans, man. Got the hotel 4 blocks away from the Superdome. 4 blocks away, man. Yeah, we're going to be up in there. We're going to rock you guys. Trust me. It's going to be on and popping, man. Marquise Middleton, we're running it this season. Don't panic. Hey, man, ain't no panic. Ain't no panic, man. Did you guys see Raheem Blackshear and Chuba Hubbard and Miles Sanders? I'm actually feeling real confident with Miles Sanders this season. I'm not going to lie to you, man. I'm feeling extremely confident. I feel like he's going to make some things happen, man. I ain't going to lie to you. Quan, what's up, man? What's up, Quan? Good to see you, man. I thought you may have been out there at practice, man. Hey, guys, if you guys are going to practice next week, it's going to be raining all week. The boys said they got a tropical storm coming, man. It's going to sit in South and North Carolina for about 4-5 days, man. Yeah, that's going to be crazy. Cam and DeLome spoiled us badly for us, too. He's such a such a young franchise. Hey, Sweet D, listen, man. DeLome and Cam did do that. And to be honest with you, I don't think we go with Bryce if Steve Wilkes is here. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think that. I think Steve Wilkes would have been one of the guys that would have went after C.J. Stroud, Will Levis, Anthony Richardson. I'm not going to lie to you. So would we be here talking about this? Probably not. I think the whole team would have been constructed totally differently. and we would have been at least in some type of competition inside the NFC South, in some type of competition. You feel me? But with us not having the right coaching staff, in my opinion, the right coaching staff, because the wrong coaching staff was hired. You don't get, and I actually had a wonderful conversation with T Money, man, like 3:00 this morning, because someone at my apartment complex decided to pull the fire alarm, and I woke up at like 1:00 and couldn't go back to sleep. So I saw T Money was online, so we had a conversation, and Be Good was talking to me, and I told him, I said, listen, man, the Panthers did not have a good setup for Bryce Young coming in, and this is why. When you look at the Houston Texans and what C.J. Stroud walked into, first of all, he walked into a head coach that had a winning culture. D'Amico Ryans over there in San Francisco. D'Amico Ryans was the reason why Matt Rule got fired. I hope y'all remember that. Do y'all remember that? D'Amico Ryans was the reason why Matt Rule got fired. They painted the whole entire Bank of America Stadium red. All right? Yeah, I hope y'all remember that, man. So they got a guy who had a winning culture. Now, you can say Frank Wright had a winning culture, but guess what? I always tell people, man, the last season that you played, or your, and this was a point of conversation when Pop was online the last time when I was addressing something that was said. You're only as good as your last game. And I think for teams, you're only as good as your last season. All right? So going into this season, the Panthers are not that good of a team right now. They're not. Let's be honest. They're not. They got to start putting points together. I mean, putting wins together. They just have to. That's a must for them. They have to start putting together wins in order to be any type of competitive or how to change the narrative on the team, at least. They have to do that. Let's see. Bryce Young can't see over the line. Cedric, no, sir, that's not true. Broski Bear, Nick prefers when 5'9" guys give guys mount. Man, come on, Broski Bear, stop that dumb stuff, yo.
Yeah,
Nick,
Broski, the certified hater. Broski, there he is.
Yeah,
the certified hater. Hey, only a clown like Broski Bear and whoever else think some $20,000 guaranteed guy is the answer, dog. Hey, my question is, if he's so damn good and he's this and that, why are they looking to get another quarterback if Andy Dalton got hurt? Because if he's so good, why are we looking for one? Why we need one?
That's a fact.
Why we need him? Why we need a quarterback?
That's a fact, Nick. That's a fact.
He's so good.
yeah, because Andy Dalton's injury is only going to have him out, they said, for a couple weeks. So, now also it could be because they think that Jack, the crack plumber,
he stinks. He stinks, Prime. He stinks. He stinks.
Go ahead, Nick. I'll let you have it. Go ahead.
He stinks. He is Trinity Dash. He's not good. First off, everyone talks about how he has such a strong arm. He's 6'5". Bro, scouts had him as an above average arm. For a guy who's 6'5", 220, I would think he could throw the thing 80 yards down the field. He can't even do that. And I just saw a video of Bryce throwing it. You seen the video I sent you, Prime? That was like a 60-yard throw he threw. But everyone hanging on Bryce and trying to climb. Bro, Panther fans are annoying, bro. Like, honestly, bro, annoying.
Yeah.
As annoying as hell.
Yeah.
Talking about some Jack Plummer, bro. What's wrong with y'all, bro? What is wrong with y'all? Y'all so damn delusional. And y'all dilute Panthers content with stupid, wasting hours talking about some Jack Plummer. None of y'all would have known who he was if we didn't sign him. No one would know who he was. And Jack Plummer, if he's so good, answer me this, Prime. How come he played 5 years in college and he transferred to 3 different colleges?
That's a fact.
If he's so good. That man was in Cal, then he was in Purdue, then he was in Louisville. In 5 years, he went to 3 schools. But he's so good, right? He's so good. Oh, my God, he's so good.
Nick, I ain't gonna lie, Nick. You're right about what you're saying, man. And Kobe, we got a cash goal, man. And it's August. The season about to start, man. If you guys are enjoying the content, man, $100 alive, man. We can reach that goal, man. We trying to do some things this season, man. I got my boy In Quantum coming on stage. In Quantum, what's up, man?
Yo, PPP, what's happening, my dear brother?
What's
Good
up,
evening.
man? What's
Good
up,
morning, good
man?
morning.
Good morning, good evening, whichever one it is. Hey, how you doing?
Good, man. Was up so late last night, brother. I forget what time it is.
Oh, I know, bro. I know, bro.
What's up, Nick?
What up, Quantum?
What's happening, man? Hey, you
Chilling,
dropping
bro.
facts, Nick. This is exactly
man.
what we were talking about last night.
Yeah, he talking facts.
I got two. Right?
Yeah. He talking
What we
facts,
talking
man.
about, man.
Yeah, exactly, man.
I was saying the same thing. We had this debate with T Money and Be Good last night on this morning, actually. I'm sorry. And we were going back and forth about this, man. Like we said, we were talking, and even Prime, even if after you got off the line, man, we were still on there, going over it. It went on for about another hour, man. After you were gone.
Oh wow.
they were like digging their heels in about this dude, but it was more so.
Oh my God.
I don't understand. I'm like you, Nick. If he was the man that they say he was, why did he hit the panic alarm and run out and try to find somebody else?
A quarterback right away.
Yeah,
exactly.
like if he
they
was
so
that guy,
confident in him. Yeah,
just throw him in there, man. Let him do his thing, and let him display the attributes that everybody seems to believe that he actually has. I'm not a hater.
I'm gonna take it a step further, Quantum. Right? Here's the way I look at it. I've been watching football a long time, and I know you two have as well.
Yeah.
Y'all will put into play things that make sense, right? The Panthers traded a boatload to get Bryce Young. Granted, okay, his rookie season was underwhelming, but we're not going to sit here and act like the Panthers are going to trade all that and then give up on the kid after one season and hand it over to a guy who you guarantee $20,000 to and he's an undrafted free agent. Like, how are people trying to think? Like, how do people really trying to think? It's insane to me. You can't.
Yeah,
there's a small percentage of people who think that.
$20 grand guaranteed, and we talking about he's supposed to be the starting quarterback for the Carolina Panthers.
336.
Like money talking
Nick,
bullshit.
What's up, Quantum? Nick, you're being kind of extreme. There's a small percentage of people who think that way.
What you mean? Bro,
There's
that's just a logical way to think about it.
It's
the same reason why when people are saying, hold on, it's the same people.
So you're just blurting out stuff.
Money
There's
matters.
A very small
money always
percentage
matters,
of people.
bro.
Nick, you're not listening. There's a very small percentage of people who are thinking the way you're talking right now.
Hey, hold on right quick, fellas. Shout out to A. Kobe, man, for that wonderful super sticker, man. A super chat. He said, I'm going to try to get you that PPP $80 more for our goal. Y'all support PPP. I met him in person, and it was nothing but good vibes, man. Yeah, man, I met A. Kobe, man, at the Back Together again, man. Listen, bro, great guy, man. I met him, T-Money, and 704 Liquor House, man. Great guys, man. Had a good time, good conversation. Yeah, guys, if y'all can help us get to our goal, man, $100 alive, man. And it all goes back to the channel, man. All growing the channel, you know. And our goal now is $100 alive. We in the season now. Also, I'm holding off. If you want to become a mod or admin here on Panthers Prime Podcast, I'm going to hold off until the season actually starts. It's still $20 if you want to become a mod to the Cash App. When you do it, just send $20, put mod in the description, and put your YouTube name in the description as well. Make you a mod for the channel, man, all right? So, boom. Bucket with your girl. What's up, man?
Hey, everybody. How you doing?
Oh, man, we chilling, man. Chilling, man. Talk to me. How you doing today?
I'm doing well. If you hear a baby in the background, that's my niece from babysitting today, so don't.
It's all good. But here's my thing, 336. Money matters, dog. And here's a clear example why. A lot of Panther fans were skeptical on Austin Corbett. We retained him. We're not going to sit a guy when we're paying him $10 million. You're going to pay a guy $10 million to sit? Obviously not.
Nick,
if you obviously try to get rid of him.
You're taking this as if somebody is saying that he should be the starter over him today. No one's saying that. That's why I said you're being kind of dramatic. There's a small percentage of people who think that he should be the starter over Bryce right now. That's the only reason why money would matter. Because no one's saying sit him today and start Jack. Yeah, you do, but it's a very small percentage.
I've heard people for months. I've heard people for months saying that we should start Jack Plummer over.
And it's generally the same people who are saying stuff like that, which is a very small percentage of the fan base.
Can I ask a question?
So with respect to, sure.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Because I really haven't been able to keep up too much with the NFC South training camp like I wanted to. But would you say Jack Plummer is playing better than Bryce, or is
No.
it even playing field?
Not even.
It's not even. I mean, I'm gonna say, obviously I wasn't there. Maybe y'all who were there who could fill me in. I saw highlight videos, right? But I think it was the second or third day of training camp. I saw about 8 clips of Bryce Young throwing touchdowns. I didn't see one of Jack Plummer. I didn't see Jack Plummer getting first team reps. So
Okay,
first
did you
off,
see Andy Dalton throw touchdowns back to back to back? No, they didn't make videos of that. Just because you don't see a video of it doesn't mean these things aren't happening.
Well, and also
what I'm trying to.
Okay, but at the back together again, also we know that was okay. It was situational stuff that they was doing.
And it was practice.
Right.
Yeah.
And
so how Jack Plummer look, Prime? How do you look? Let's just get to it.
To me, Jack Plummer's arm was decent. He did have a good bit of miscues, but his arm looked good. And miscues I mean by like missing his receiver wide or too high. You know what I mean? So, but outside of that, it was about as much as you would expect from a undrafted free agent. To be honest with you, it wasn't nothing that was inspiring.
Can I jump on back of that PPP with you?
Yeah, let me go ahead and call these other super chats. Shout out to Candy Girl real quick for that super sticker for $10. All right, we're down to 70, and shout out to Inquano. Now we're down to 60, man. Shout out to you guys, man, for helping us out, man. Get to that $100 alive in this live here, man. Appreciate y'all for that, man.
How Deontay and let me ask you, how Deontay Johnson look? How does Deontay Johnson look?
He looks amazing good when I saw him.
Oh, all right, okay.
What up, Kobe? Hey, so here's what I wanted to add to that analysis that PPP just said about Jack Plummer. I sat right behind the end zone and I watched him throw a multitude of passes. A lot of them had good zip on it. I mean, he's got a very, very live arm.
Yeah, he does.
But he did throw overheads a couple people. He's tall. He's lanky. He's mobile, but not like a Bryce mobile. See, Bryce, the thing I saw Bryce doing, PPP, I don't know if you remember this, they executed a lot of rollout plays. So he was rolling out the pocket a lot, throwing that sucker.
Yeah.
And he's a surgeon.
Quantum, with respect, could you say that that's because that's his play style?
That could be the case, 336, but they're probably going to cater more.
Like you guys say that he's best rolling out of the pocket, so they would definitely run plays like that for him specifically for his play style.
Yeah. I agree, because you remember,
like you're not going to see Jack rolling out of the pocket unless it's play action. It's not going to be a design play for him.
Absolutely not, because that's
not the type of guy.
If you remember, Dave Canella said the team is going to be what Bryce is. So they're going to dedicate a lot of that playbook design to where his strengths are. And I think you can see they were working a lot of out routes. Remember that PPP? They're working a lot of out routes. And he was dotting them things. I mean, he was hitting them, man. He's only had one training camp turnover, and that was a questionable one to Dane Jackson on the sideline. Remember that one?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. That to me that was a bad decision by Bryce. I ain't gonna lie. I actually was walking into the stadium when I saw that. I said, "Oh my gosh, yeah." He held the ball too long on that one. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Yeah, he did.
And Dane Jackson was streaking, but he did. But my guy did get held though a little bit, so it was a little bit of a defensive tug of war going on. But in actuality, to answer your question, Nick, Jack Plummer looked good for what he did, but let's be real, man. He's nowhere close to supplanting Bryce for the first start. He's nowhere close to that. This dude is raw.
I got to bounce fast. Damn.
Press conference.
All right, Nick.
Appreciate that. I was waiting on that press conference. Let me see. Carolina Panthers press conference. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's see what they're talking about.
Here we go.
Boom. Yeah. Share screen. All right, let's see. Is it up yet? No, they still waiting. All right, they still waiting. All right, cool.
Got us on the screen.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we'll wait and see. Once I see it pop off the screen, then we'll go ahead. But go ahead, 336. Let me hear your position on it real quick.
Get up.
Most people don't think that he should be a starter today or that he's surpassing Bryce today. No, most logical people aren't thinking that. It's just an intriguing possibility of what could be for the people who think that Bryce already is in it.
Does that include Howard?
I mean, it definitely includes Howard. Does that include Howard?
No, I mean, Howard thinks that he should start it today. Howard thinks he should replace him today.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm not. He's one of the people.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. When you sit back and you look at the layers of Jack Plummer, I mean, it is something that you can say, man, what could possibly happen? But I mean, you can't throw out 1 year of production that Bryce Young did have, albeit it wasn't that much production, but at least he put something together with the circumstances that he had. Right. I feel like exactly, that's right. Yeah, I feel like all rookies should have at least a solid foundation when it comes down to the coaching staff and stuff. And I know a number 1 pick, if you're drafting high, you're going into a bad situation. I got that. But you would have at least thought that with them going out and getting Frank Wright and this all-star team with Jack with Don Capers and Jim Caldwell and you got Deuce running back, you got Sean Jefferson. You got all these guys. What's the other guy's name that was a cornerback in the for the Redskins?
Josh McCown.
No. Well, you got Josh McCown too, but what's the other guy's name? He was a he was a whatchamacallit for the Washington Commanders, Washington Redskins at the time though. I can't remember his name now, but he was a cornerback or safety or whatever his name was. So he came over. So you got all these. Is he still here?
I think he's still here.
I think he is still here.
He's still with the DBs. Yeah.
Man, what's his name though?
I cannot remember his name. He was a good DB too.
Coach.
Is it Hall?
D'Angelo Hall.
Oh yeah, D'Angelo Hall. I forgot about him.
Yeah. So
he's still here.
I think.
Yeah. So just think about like. You would look at this team last year and think, okay, it is a pretty good situation that we're coming into until you start peeling back the layers of what was being done behind the scenes, and you see that it wasn't conducive, man. A lot of people was trying to have their say so, and that's just not advantageous for growth, in my opinion.
Okay, Prom. So you and Quantum have both said that regardless of last year, the performance was what it was. And that even you two have Bryce on a game limit this year as he comes out to look, if he comes out to look the same, right?
So wait, say that one more time. I'm sorry, I was reading the comments. Say that one more time.
So regardless of the outcome of last year, you and Quantum both say that Bryce is on a game limit this year if he comes out to look the same, right?
I think if he comes out looking like how he looked last year, then yeah, I would have to say, especially with what we've done with this team, how much money we spent to make things happen. If Bryce Young comes out and he's on the ball, he's making bad decisions, then yeah, I've said if we start the season anything less than 3-3, I got questions. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got questions. First 6 games,
because once you get to game 10, it's time to start making decisions on what we're about to do going forward.
Right. Absolutely. I'm on board with that. And shout out to Eternal 252, man. He said, I was on the Bucks panel and spin the block. Yeah, they done. Hey, man, shout out to Eternal 252, man, for that super chat, man. I appreciate you for that, man. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Waiting to see what the Panthers are going to do with this press conference, man, because,
It takes forever to start.
Let me jump on that, Brian.
Huh? Go ahead, Quantum.
Hold on. So basically, what I'm saying is,
go ahead.
hold on 1 second. Let me finish this up. So basically what I'm saying is it's not that he should be replaced today. I don't think most logical people think that. I think there's just an intrigue in the possibility for the people, like I said, who don't believe Bryce is it already. They got some interest in, what could possibly be in the next quarterback, especially if Andy Dalton isn't, healthy or ready to go.
I agree with that. I agree with the fact that I think we need a very capable backup that can run the offense when Bryce is not either healthy, not healthy, or if he's inefficient or ineffective. We're going to need someone to step up and take the team over the crest. But I still believe he's not going to be the same guy as he was last year. I just don't see it, man. Everybody's reporting that he's different. They say he's making better decisions. They say he's making better throws. He's getting the ball out. I don't know if that's a microcosm of Dave Canales' new system that he's implementing to highlight Bryce's effectiveness. But I don't know if that's just Bryce waking up from his coma from last year. I don't know what it is.
What do you mean as far as the system? Because as far as I'm concerned, we're throwing a bunch of underneath routes, which is the same thing we did last year. The rollouts and all of that.
Andrew, what's up, Andrew?
That's just been thus far. There's more. He's,
Hey, good. How y'all doing?
What's happening?
Hey, hi, everybody. Hey, listen, you guys. I agree with 336 Boston. Nobody's talking about Jack Plummer being QB1. All we're saying, and I happen to support, I think he got all the tools to be a good quarterback, but he's not ready to be a QB1 right now. Who are we kidding? Yeah, we haven't even seen him out on the field other than what he's doing in practices and stuff. But he's got the tangibles to be a good quarterback. He's not just lanky. He's big. He weighs 240. Okay, he's 6'5".
No, 215.
What's that?
He's 215.
Now you better look that back up. He's bigger than that, I think.
Okay. He's listed at 215.
That's true. I stand corrected. But what I'm saying is he's got a good lively arm. He can run. We know that. We've seen film of him where he can take off. But he's not going to challenge Bryce Young for that job. He's trying to make a backup role on the team.
Right.
And I think the quarterback. I think my opinion is Dave Canales knew who he was going to get right from the beginning, and he would get him as an undrafted free agent, and that's why they signed him right away. Okay, they could have signed any one of the undrafted free agents to a contract like he did, a 3-year contract. But who did he do? He went out and signed Plummer because he didn't want to lose him. If he puts him on the practice squad, he can end up with anybody. So they knew damn well what they were doing. They were getting a quarterback without having to spend a draft pick. I think it was brilliant myself.
I agree. I agree with Andrew. I think it was a wonderful thing to pad your backup role with a guy who Dave Canales saw something special in it. I agree with that comment. But as far as he's still raw.
I think we all knew going into the draft at some point we were going to spend a draft pick, be it in the 5th or 6th round. We were going to get a quarterback because, and you can justify that just by saying, look how old Andy Dalton is. Our backup has been around a long time, but he did it without having to spend a draft pick. That's why I'm saying he went out and got a good deal by getting like a Plummer. I'm telling you. And as far as I'm concerned, they need to go out and sign that kid they need to go out and sign that kid that Paddock that just got released. He had a hell of a camp so far in the rookie camp and all that, and he got I don't know who signed him, but he was that quarterback out of Illinois. He's got a big arm, and he may be one of the guys that they need another quarterback. He may be one of the guys they get. Sure, he's another rookie, but he's another guy that's got a big arm on him. So I think
he in, Andrew.
What's that?
What year is that guy in from Illinois?
John Paddock. He threw for Illinois. He threw for 530 yards one game last year.
Yeah. Okay?
He's got a big arm. But as far as I'm saying is we've got to shore up that quarterback room because when you think about it, Andy Dalton go as a number 2. What happens if he gets hurt? And it's not far-fetched to think somebody 35 or 36, however old Andy is, could get hurt, it's not that far fetched. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So I'll be honest with you. I'd rather draft or get an undrafted rookie quarterback than go out there and pick up another free agent that's been around the league, it hasn't been successful, or to go out and trade up and give away our future and draft picks to get somebody.
I agree with that 100%. Because you never know what these undrafted guys. I mean, look at Brock Purdy, man. He was almost undrafted.
Here we go, guys. Press conference.
They got a little bit of a rain delay for the ceremony. We were going to sit and watch it as a team, so we'll cut it up for the guys just so we can stay on our schedule. But really cool. You might have seen some of the shirts out there, just kind of honoring that. I had an opportunity to coach against him a couple times in different places, Chicago, Green Bay here. So a lot of high-level respect for him. Really exciting for the organization. FanFest, again, fantastic. We had a chance to watch the film. We had about, 2 hours, 45 minutes or so to get back. So, the coaches, we were all kind of communicating on the buses and evaluating the tape from that. Never as good, never as bad as what you think. The penalties made it feel kind of bad for me. But as we look at the execution, the mental errors were really low on both sides. And that's what we're trying to get done. The energy was great. The fans added to that. So that was cool. And then just, today's challenge is coming off of an off day is really to get that focus back. And I saw the guys really, really trying hard to get themselves there. Early on we had a walkthrough, started a little flat, but, it was really cool to see Bryce, to see Derek kind of talk to the guys, and say, okay, here we go. We don't get to waste any time. We're right back to work. And then by the time we got to practice, the energy that was there from the first drill all the way through the last. So I love the guys responding. And I think for me, it's so important, as we ask of them things, to see them respond. And it just kind of talks about the character of this group. And that they've been really good with that so far. So I was excited about that.
Dave, 4 notable guys sidelined. Tommy, Ian, not here.
Yeah.
Shaq and Damian.
Yeah.
On those guys?
Yep. So, Tommy is probably, a weekish out, with the hamstring, just trying to get him to full health before we get him back out there. Ian's got a calf. That's going to take some time. That's going to take us really closely up to, week 1. So our goal is to just get those guys back instead of forcing them back out here. Let's make sure we get them healthy and feel really good about getting them back out. Damian Lewis, again, just, the shoulder, just trying to make sure that we're managing that. It's still a little bit stoved up right now. So we're just trying to get his shoulder to calm down so he can get back out there, but he's been getting auxiliary work. Then who else did you ask about? And then Shaq. Yeah, Shaq, same thing, just a hamstring. He caught it early. So we're just trying to get on top of that, making sure he's getting his conditioning and putting him out there. And I think the cool part is the tempo of our practices are the energy and the intensity is so high. We're pushing them so hard that, these guys kind of can feel that, if they're not quite right, they can't really float through anything that we're doing. And so they're being smart about that. We're all being smart about that.
Tight end. I mean, you guys kind of have like a mash unit there. What's the plan for kind of supplementing that group if Ian is out close to?
I'm gonna get us a chapstick that
really,
works.
Really, right now, I mean, first and foremost, great opportunities for Jatavian, for Jordan, and for Felipe to really get honed in on their craft. But really, practicing with 3 tight ends is really iffy. So we're looking. We're doing our due diligence. We have some guys that we got our eye on that we're going to try to bring in short order because we got to be able to practice with a strong group. It's good for both sides. The defense needs to see multiple tight end sets, a big part of what we do. So we'll definitely be looking for somebody else to have another opportunity to show us who they are, in case we need them going forward.
Dave, what have you seen from Jatavian during these, not just today, but over camp?
It's exponential growth every day. So especially for the young guys, as they start to stack up technique and reps, especially for Jatavian, whether it's in the run game, in the pass game, or the protection unit, what I've seen him do is just kind of really take big leaps in the techniques. And you'll see that with young guys, you'll see big leaps, and then you want to get them to a point where it's consistent. And then we take our incremental growth, just like some of the veteran guys have been around. So JT is taking those steps that we're looking for. Made a big play at FanFest to end the scrimmage on a corner. Had a couple nice plays today, nice catches. So he's doing it. He's making the most of his opportunity. It's pushed him right up with that first group to be able to show the guys you can count on him. And he's being really dependable with that.
Dave, have you decided when you're going to bring in a quarterback, or are you going to bring in a quarterback?
Yeah, we're definitely going to bring a quarterback in. We're working on that with our roster numbers, as you know. As we get a little bit banged up in camp, it's just you have to create spots for those players, and so we have to put our brains together, with the personnel and coaching staff to say where does that number come from to be able to add that quarterback. But we're definitely going to need him to come in and be able to function in our first preseason game. So,
or for like a veteran guy, or maybe a younger guy, or...
Either really. We're evaluating both, and it's really just looking for somebody that we feel like can function in the pro offense. So maybe somebody with a little bit of professional experience. So he's used to being under center, used to doing some of those things. So we can really get a good look at our guys down the roster at the end of these preseason games. We got to be able to still function and get our plays off to do that.
How's Jonathan Brooks progressing, and do you feel like he'll get any preseason action?
He will not play this preseason. He's doing great. I saw him running out a little bit before practice. They have a progression on him. He feels stronger and stronger every day. He's really focused, and he's into what we're doing mentally with our walkthroughs, just watching and in classroom and stuff. He's been really attentive that way. So I'm happy about what he's doing there. And then physically, this is a guy that really can make an impact for us. So again, want to be really smart about when we bring him back in.
Is there a chance that he and maybe even DJ Wadham could start the season
on There's a chance, so again, we have to just take it week by week and really trust the information we're getting from our training staff.
Andy, do you have any update on Andy now that it's been a couple more days with his quad, like what his timeline is?
Yeah, he's feeling a lot better. It's like 2 to 3 weeks or so. And again, got to be smart. He's really important to us.
Are you surprised that Jonathan's not going to be ready for the preseason, or is that something you expected?
No,
yeah, it's something that we expected. Even just coming into the spring, we knew just the timeline and progression of where he was at. We knew we were not going to have him for the preseason. And even if he was kind of ready, it's still, there's a confidence thing. We want to be able to just ramp him up little by little to the point where he feels ready to go, and so it's kind of been in the works.
Like what, 3 week 3, 4, or what's
something around there, week 3, week 4, that would be great, but again, this is a guy with a long career in front of him, somebody that we think really highly of. So we want to make sure we're really smart with this one.
Is DJ Johnson in line to start on Thursday?
DJ definitely is going to play. So he could be out there with the first group. I think that's a conversation we have to have with our defensive staff as well. But he's been doing great, and he's showing like he knows what he's doing. He played physical at FanFest. He was really, really impressed me, just playing the run especially. And so I can't wait to see him out there and see where he's at now.
Any concern about Shaq at all? This is not different from what he had last fall.
I'm not concerned. I think because of the nature of when we caught it, how we caught it, I think this was a really smart decision for us. We're really counting on Shaq, especially just with that whole veteran unit and their communication. So I think this is going to be just, being smart about it. And I think he's probably a couple weeks away from being back out there and working with us.
Hamstring not related to the broken ankle.
Correct. Yeah.
To clarify, you were asked about week 3, week 4 for Jonathan.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that he couldn't be activated before then.
Correct. Yeah. And so just to your point, it's like the on-field progression, the type of cuts, linear running versus the change of direction versus going over bags and then progressively getting into team sessions, like that whole thing's got to be right, particularly when we transition from straight line to the change of direction in the aggressive manner. So that's going to be really the limiting factor or the determining factor, how soon we can get him back or when we should be thinking, conservatively. Good. All right. Thank you. Have a good day.
Hey, man, is it me or should we all find a way to invest in him some working chapstick, man?
To invest in what?
Some working chapstick, man. This dude.
Y'all got him stressed out over there. I never seen him look like that.
Listen, they've been in there. I hope he drinks decaf or he may blow up someday. That guy, he just runs on nervous energy all the time. He's always
It's like you look, he's doing that lip thing between every question. I'm like, bro, is he all right?
We got Taylor Moten here.
Hey, we see cool out here today or what?
You guys don't have fans? You guys sneak in that cool room at all? That's a game changer. That's what y'all got to hang out in. How are you guys?
That cool room.
It's pretty cool. That was ridiculous. Yeah, no pun intended. It's amazing though, especially
I
after a
didn't
long
know he
practice.
talked like that song.
Get in there, you know what I mean? Cool to know.
I know.
You
don't look like you sound like that.
You notice a difference, like when you come out of there.
Feel refreshed. It's like, remember those old like peppermint patty commercials? You take a bite and then you end up on that mountaintop. That's like how I feel when I go in there, to be honest. So it's very refreshing.
Snow on that mountain? Like,
yeah, absolutely. It snows in there sometimes.
How has this camp been for you? Kind of being part of drills, then maybe taking a couple of vet days off, sort of thing. How's that been for you?
Even though I take some vet days, it's not a day off.
Hey, reports just coming out right now that Bryce Young just threw a deep pass in training camp. Just to let y'all know. Let's get back to it.
Really?
Still getting mental reps in. Still,
Someone just hit me up on Instagram with
helping some of the younger guys, helping the rest of the O-line, and doing all that good stuff. Because at the end of the day, our mission is just to be, the best version of ourselves day in and day out. And even when I get those vet days, I still need to find a way to get 1% better.
With right tackles, playing against like a bigger right guard, it seems to be really, really beneficial.
Robert's been great. I love working with him. I think he's a tremendous football player. And, I feel like we're, really growing chemistry through OTAs and the beginning of preseason here. And, just excited for the games to start with him. We're just taking it one day at a time,
He must stand still, man.
Not Bryson, I guess, on Thursday. We told Davian really.
They can't 3-3-6
out there. What's it been like?
I know he's still jacked up on that pre-workout.
I'm getting better from him day in and day out. Obviously, he's just been lined up with the right tackle predominantly. So I embrace that challenge, and I appreciate him because the harder these practices are, the easier Sundays will be. So it's been great, and not only is he a great football player, great guy. It's been a pleasure getting to know him, and I love competing with him day in and day out. And he's part of that getting 1% better, and I hope I'm doing the same for him.
What about his skills? Who would you compare him to as far as his rush?
Comparing to who?
That's what I'm asking. I mean,
who is he compared to? I mean, I think he's a one-of-a-kind rusher. Definitely brings a lot of different looks, and which I appreciate because it means I have to anchor down, for the bull rush, be finesseful for the finesse rushes, what have you, and getting those different rushes, just more and more opportunities for me to get more prepared for the Sundays.
So. You had OTAs, mini camps under your belt now, and a little bit of training camp. What are you, anything in particular you're seeing different about Bryce or noticing different about him?
I love to see the growth day in and day out. And, I believe he's a tremendous leader and, he's really stepped into that role. And, I love playing with him, love working with him. And, I just want to do my best for him and help the rest of the line as much as I can so we can all be at our best so he can play at his best, right?
Snap. I got to show y'all this pass, yo.
So, guys
Uh-oh.
in there.
Oh, my God.
Uh-oh.
I mean, he's some examples. Just making sure we all come in, I guess, with juice, right? We all come in with a head on straight, making sure that we're all where we're supposed to be, stuff like that, and just making sure if he feels energy down, he's bringing us up, like today. So, little things like that, it makes a big difference, especially when it's from, QB1. So, like I said before, I'm happy to be working with him. I'm excited about the future.
When you look at Austin moving to center, what have you seen from him as he, learns a new position and kind of is leading that offensive line now?
Austin? Yeah, he's very smart. I think he stepped into the center position great. And, I love working with him. It was obviously I know him pretty well. Last couple of years we called each other salt and pepper. You can probably figure out why. But, it's him moving into center. It's been great. And, love him and excited about the season with him.
Going back to Bryce and kind of bringing guys up, Dave mentioned that things were a little flat to start off today. That Bryce and DB kind of got y'all going. What was that message to them?
Just, we got to bring a game day. The day off's over. Let's rock today. These days of practice, and I've seen it over the years. It just gets shorter and shorter. Now I'm getting vet days too. It's like you cannot you can't afford to take any days off, and I think that was the biggest message, right? Because the first preseason game will be here before you know it. The regular season will be here before you know it, and we need to make sure that we're firing on all cylinders. So it's it's such a blessing, such an opportunity to come out day in and day out and just be able to wear it, even if it's practically an NFL uniform, and play the sport we all loved growing up to play. And that's something that, as a team, we can never take for granted, an opportunity to get better at something like this.
On the offensive line, there's always talk about cohesion and chemistry. When you add 2 new guys like you have this season, what does that process look like, and where are you guys in that process?
I think we're coming along great. I'm the type of guy that never is satisfied with anything, and I'm sure they're not either. They give me that kind of vibe. So it's something that, even if it's good, let's build it great. Let's build it to elite, right? And it's just let's just, like I said before, continue to get better and better and better. But I do feel like up front we're taking steps in the right direction, which I love. But Rome wasn't built in a day, and just back to the point of taking these practices for granted, we can't afford to, and that's why. And I'm loving the process, though. It's been great.
Biggest offensive line you played on?
All right, I'm gonna pause this real quick because he ain't talking about nothing. All right, I'm gonna show you this, man. Shout out to Dunk from Unnecessary Bluntness, man. All right,
Uncle James.
All right, now, first and foremost, I'm going to say, before I play this right here from the top, I will say this, that the offensive line to me did good enough, but I think this probably would have been a sack. And it also speaks to the reason why I love the acquisition of Josie Jewell, number 47. I want y'all to watch this real quick, man. Let's go back real quick. All right, this is the start of the play right here. So off back, you see Josie Jewell right here. I don't. Is this Trevin Wallace? Is Trevin Wallace 56? I don't even know. I got my scorecard over there, but I don't know. All right, cool.
What yard line is he on PPP?
Man, this is that's the end zone right here, if I'm not mistaken. And this is looking towards the VIP section. So they gotta be one, maybe like the 20 or 15, maybe like the 20 or 15. This is grass. That's the end zone. The first line I see is right here.
Yeah.
2, 3. So maybe like somewhere between like the 20 and the 15 on the opposite side.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So boom, look at Josie Jewell right here. Starting to cue in, going in for like a linebacker blitz, right? Look at this. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. This to me right here looks like a sack. I ain't gonna lie to you. This looks like a sack, but I'm gonna let it play. Look at that. Look, he's dropsy though.
Nice catch.
He's dropsy though.
Right.
Hey, run it one more time. Can you run it
one more time?
Okay.
One more time.
All right, I run it from the top, unstopped.
Wow.
That's a good catch, bro.
That's a good catch there, bro. I'm gonna let it play one more time. That's a good catch, bro.
That's a great catch right there.
And do you hear the excitement from the fans,
How many yards is that?
Let me see. Once it comes, I see a 30 right here.
How many yards is that PPP?
Oh man, so this is the end zone right here. So at 5, 10,
shot.
50. Yeah, that's a deep shot there. That's a deep shot.
He likes that out route.
Nice.
I'm gonna give you that. He do like that out route.
He do, man.
Nice pass.
That
was on the money, bro.
Right there, the damn out route.
That was an amazing. Now I'm not gonna lie. To me, I didn't like the protection, and I gotta be fair in my assessment, man. Like I'm looking at this. Okay, so we got. I mean, do we have like 2 linebackers just rushing in there? Is that what that look like?
Looks like it. You got 1. You got 56. Yeah, he got rid of it before they got there, though. PPP.
I mean,
I dropped that thing in a bucket, clean.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they were trying to get at him. Okay.
Look at the guy rushing from the left. As soon as he got rid of it, he got there right when he threw it.
I feel like Josie Jewell just
I'm looking at something else.
Throw it. Boom. It's a good throw,
Bro,
man.
I think if we push that up, touchdown play.
What you say now?
Yeah.
Throw, but
yeah.
You said you think what?
I think that's a touchdown. You
think it's a touchdown?
I think
right
if
there?
we push that ball upfield, that's a touchdown. Yeah, but it was still a good throw.
It was a good throw. Yeah,
heck of a good throw.
Okay, I see the chip from Miles Sanders. I didn't see that before. I see that chip from Miles Sanders right here.
Wow, that's a good throw, man.
Let's see here. Okay, Miles Sanders, boom. It's close, but still, man. God, dog, that's a good.
God, look at that, man.
Hey, man, he ain't dropping nothing, man.
Good throw and catch.
The dude is shout out to Doug for unnecessary bluntness, man. He got some good angles, man. Shout out to Dunk. I said Doug. Shout out to Dunk. But man, golly, that's a great catch, man. That's a great catch.
Wow.
Who is that in coverage?
Who is that? Is that Boo? Sure. Hold on, let me get my score chart real quick. Who's that? Number 30, number 20, 23? I almost got mad. I thought it was CJ Henderson. Let me see who that is.
Same old CJ.
Oh, that's Dane Jackson.
Oh, he ain't get him that time.
Yeah, no, he ain't get him. That's Dane Jackson.
That is Dane Jackson.
Yeah, that's Dane Jackson.
Oh, he got burnt too.
Yeah, let me see. Who's number 50? What is that? 50, 56. Let me see who 56 is.
You got your play sheet?
Yeah, I do. 56 is Trevin Wallace.
Wallace.
This is the first team defense.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
I love that guy, number 23.
Because
oh my goodness.
Hey, who is number 23? Is that Dane?
Who number 20? Number 23?
Who is Dane? Yeah. Which one?
Yeah. Dane is 23.
23. Yeah, that's Dane Jackson. Look at that. Boom. And he put that thing in the bread basket, brother. You couldn't throw it no better than that.
Who this is talking right here? You got someone
now
else
you could.
got the podium.
That's why I said you push it upfield. That's a touchdown.
Yeah. You push it upfield. It is a touchdown, 336. Because he had a gracious step on him.
He did. That's a house call.
That is a house call.
Well, he does love that out there. That's his favorite pass.
That's what I'm saying. He loves to throw that. I know this. When it's time to get out of bounds, he's gonna be throwing beautiful passes when it's time to do those.
Yo, I think this right here is Trevin Wallace, if I'm not mistaken.
No, he looks sad already.
A lot of emphasis.
That play got him beat.
Oh, this DJ Johnson.
You're known for your run stopping ability, and Evero puts a lot of emphasis on that. I'm just wondering, how much have you grown in that aspect of your game from going from a prospect?
Really just trying to live up to that expectation. Attacking the weight room, attacking the field, attacking the defensive scheme and the technique is the best way to get better at that.
Are you feeling a little bit more comfortable as an edge rusher this year than you were last year coming in?
Overall, I'm just working to get more comfortable playing football on this level, just in general, both in run and pass game.
They've lost. Oh, go ahead.
That was a good answer.
Last year.
Yeah, it was.
It was. Very good answer.
Overall, I say experience, just being able to play a season already under your belt, and then being around these guys, watching how they work, watching how they get ready and stuff like that is great to learn from.
He's gonna get some playing time this year.
Yeah, he is.
I asked him about you the other day. How do you feel like that's fair?
They say he's looking to break out 2, 3, 3, 6.
Last year to this year.
Always happy to hear good praise and trying to live up to that. Honestly, I just had my head down, been working real hard, so it's not something that I've been like harping on other than just trying to be my best.
Is that starting job? It's open. I mean, is that something? I guess is that your goal? And think a lot about that.
Not something I really think about. That's up to the coaches. My job is to be the best I could possibly be, and if that's where they put me, that's where they put me.
How helpful is it for you guys to have the same defensive coordinator back for a second year in a row for the defense as a whole?
I say super helpful. To be able to not have to relearn, just kind of tighten up details and being able to fully understand the defense and understand our DC.
DJ, you've got a couple of tight ends on this team that are making conversions from different positions. It's a guy who has had.
You bet they're cutting grass. Come on, man.
How difficult is that to make that?
It's definitely a challenge. Whenever you got to work more than one thing, especially in football, it makes it more hard because, like, this is people that work at one particular thing their whole life, so to have to change something is definitely difficult, but possible.
What do you do to help that transition?
Honestly, remember what you learned from the other side of the ball and take that to that side, and then from there just embrace the new role.
This defense does have a lot of returning faces along with their returning coaching staff. How much have you guys grown as a group? I guess those returning guys who were here last year, after, you guys had a pretty good pass defense last year. The run defense obviously needed improvement, but like, how have you guys grown as a group?
Oh, hold on. Hey, moderators, go ahead and put that exit Gerard in timeout, man. Y'all be spamming my chat, man. What you doing? And you a Saints fan too? Yeah, wow. You ain't even coming here with a super chat. What you doing?
Wow.
Yeah. You go spam my chat, man. Yeah. Hey, $15 to the Cash App right now. I'll let you spam all day. $15 right now. Yeah, but now you're going to, yeah, you're going in timeout for a little bit. You're going to put you in timeout right there. There you go. All right, let's get back to the content.
Yeah, on the field and off the field.
All the field, they say we're growing closer, more time together, stuff like that, and then on the field, getting more detailed within our defense.
You getting guys in the anime? Is that what?
Yeah, trying to find my enemy guys for sure.
What's your favorite right now?
Favorite Overlord.
Gotten into it with you?
My boy, I think it's Yamir. He's one of our tackles. He's a big enemy. He just told me about his trip to Japan, so I gotta take a trip out there. Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, DJ.
You should.
Yeah, DJ Johnson. He's gonna get some play time. I ain't gonna lie to you, and I'm excited about it, man. I'm excited about it. I want to see him. I'm tired of us getting players that we don't really see them really panning out like that. You know what I mean? I think he's gonna do good. Shout out to the Robstar Report, man, for stopping by. Yeah, good to see you, my brother. Yeah, man. Let me see. Andrew, what you think about the press conference, man? Andrew.
Yeah, I'm here. I thought it was pretty much what you expect this time of year. They don't let too much out. The injuries, of course, they're keeping an eye on them. Why put somebody out there, and risk them really hurting themselves and going into the season hurt? It doesn't make much sense. But no, I'm excited, man. I mean, I have. I've been a critic, not of Bryce Young as a man, but as the play we got last year. But that don't mean he can't turn it around. They went and got him for a reason, so I'm hoping he can turn it around. But I'm not one of these guys calling for him to be replaced. Now, if we go into this year and we stink it up, and we narrow it down to why, then we got to make a change. That's all I'm saying. Don't be afraid to make a change. Or just get used to the fact we're just going to keep losing. We've got to turn this thing around.
God dang. Don't say that, Andrew. We're going to keep losing.
He's right. He's right, though. He's right. Hey, as much as it pains me, he's absolutely right, though. God
dang. Yeah, don't say that, Andrew.
Hey, PvP, let's look at it this way.
There's Elaine in the chat.
Oh, Elaine said, "What's up, Elaine?"
Elaine in the chat. He said, "Start Andy."
Man, Andy's injured, man. You think he said Andy's better injured than Bryce? I can't stand Elaine.
Hey, Elaine, boy.
Hey,
Prom, I gotta do it, man.
PPP better get that siren ready if he lane jumps on. You better get that siren.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the siren ready. Yeah, I've been trying to put the siren to rest for a little bit till the season start. You know, we get some controversy.
Yeah, that thing's gonna get used a lot. I have a feeling.
Oh yeah, man. Listen, man, it's gonna be a lot. I'm gonna have to get some new sounds for y'all, man. Alert, or something, man. Yeah, I'm trying. Cool Kev had a comment that I think was pretty good. Where is it at? Here we go. He said, "So we just praising one throw and catch. Let me see some more." I agree with you. But I think the biggest thing here is the fact that people were declaring that Bryce Young couldn't throw deep. And this is just one showing, man, that he can't get the ball down the field, man, and he is accurate. I mean, ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yeah, he can get that ball out there 50 yards or so, but I got to tell you, I'm not concerned about what I think or what other people think. I'm concerned about what the defense thinks, and the defense play him like he can't throw the ball deep. That's why they have single set safety back so many times against him. They're not giving him the respect. The minute he starts earning that respect, he's going to play better.
Yeah.
You know, but when they got a single safety back on every time, that tells me what they're thinking. We're not the ones. It's the NFL that's saying this guy can't go deep, because if he could, they wouldn't be playing him single safety every time. That's all I'm saying.
Well, you know what, Andrew, with single high safety, I think what that does, that allows Bryce this year now, with having a lot more weapons, right? Xavier Legette. You have Amir Smith-Marset, who wasn't implemented into the system until week 15, 16 or something like that?
Yeah, he was played special teams, basically.
Yeah, he played special teams the whole time, and now I'm seeing Amir Smith-Marset inside the offensive play, which was something I was screaming since week 6. Like, why do we bring in this dynamic wide receiver to play, punt returns and kick returns? Like, that makes no sense at all. So, seeing that, and those are just two players. We don't know if Jalen Coker is going to be on this team, but Mingo's looking better. You got you got Deontay Johnson, Adam Thielen still. So single high, exactly. So, for people, if they want to sit in single high safety, let them do it. Like, we'll exploit the sidelines and the high lows on the sides. That's cool. Like, Bryce can throw those routes. So if they want to sit there and they want to do a single high safety, we'll exploit the middle. We'll do what we got to do. But I think we have more advantage this year with better play calling and better players. So single high safety, let them do it. I don't care.
Please let them do it. I'm begging for it. I want them all. Run your single high safety this year with all these weapons. Please.
Go ahead and run it. Go ahead and run it.
I have a question.
Go ahead, sis.
I'm going to let y'all have it. Yeah, go ahead.
On offense, right? Are you still seeing something that you want the offense to improve in as far as play calling or formation? Are you more wanting more motion? Is there less motion?
Well, I think for me, I want to see unpredictable plays before the snap. I want us to become unpredictable, and I watched a Bucks. And what's up, Clay? What's up, man? How you doing? Nothing much, man. Nothing much, man. Chilling, man. I watched one of the Bucks players in the press conference last week, I want to say, and he said that this year things don't seem as predictable as last year, and I guess he was trying to allude that Dave Canellis was telegraphing what they was doing pre-snap. So I do want to see that before I get to plays down the field. I don't want people knowing what we're doing. You know what I mean? I want it to be a level of dirty eyes that's made in the second level of the defense, i.e. the linebacker position, because I think if you can hold the linebacker for a second or two, based on whatever we're running, maybe it's a 2-back system or something like that, some type of play action motion, whatever, that'll give you enough time to kind of give, your crossing routes or whatever time to get open. So I want to see some of those things, not necessarily like, some outside post whatever stuff. I don't care about that. I think it all starts at the beginning or before the play.
Have you seen any of that? Have you seen any of that so far?
Well, I haven't seen the creating of dirty eyes for the linebackers because it's only been practice. I haven't really watched 11 on 11 too much. But I'm gonna see that. I'm gonna try to look for that when it comes down to preseason. Now I can't really put my finger on the keeping the plays kind of concealed until the snap. I haven't, because I mean it ain't too much that they're doing in practice. Now the Jets joint practice that they're gonna have, I'm gonna be out there because I want to see how they fare. Yeah. I bet. Listen, I've only been to practice. I've been to one practice and I've been to whatchamacallit, back together again. I don't need to go to no more practices. I could just wait for other content creators to go ahead and post. I can see what it is because ain't nothing gonna really be different until we get the Jets in here. I'll go to the Jets practice and I'll figure out some more stuff. So yeah, Clay, what's up, man? Talk to me, Clay.
What's up?
Chilling, man. How's your day going, man?
So far, so good, man. About to go get ready to do a little day drinking, but I figured as I'm getting ready, come in here and talk some Panthers football.
Yeah. Was you at camp today?
No, I just haven't had a chance to go to camp at all, honestly. And thank God for Twitter, because Twitter is a godsend right now for us Panthers fans.
It sure is.
But yeah, that was a great throw that we were seeing there. So far from camp, I mean, this is the time for us to be optimistic, but we have to have a hindsight is 2020, right? Like when we going into this next joint practice, that's what I'm looking forward to, because I feel like it's just like you were saying, PPP. Like I feel the same way. Like going into this joint practice with the Jets is really going to tell us where, honestly, the biggest thing for me is I want to see how this offensive line holds up against that defense.
Yeah.
Like I want to see their number one defense, because their number one defense is you look at it on paper. That defense, as good as it looks on paper, could go down as one of the best NFL defenses in history because of just how much talent they have all around on that defense.
Okay.
Measure a stick for Bryce Young.
Yeah. It definitely is, man. It definitely is. And I know last year, there was so much hype about how Bryce Young was throwing the ball. I think Hayden Hurst had a sound bite. He's like, man, it was like a baseball play, like just winging it, man. You know what I mean? And we really didn't see too much of that this season. So I'm expecting. I want to see what happens in training camp, leak over into preseason. I don't know how much Bryce Young is going to play. Haven't got an idea, but I know Jack is going to be the guy when it comes down to this preseason, and whoever else they decide to bring in. Real quick, Hoopla TV. If Shaq is down, we good. Wallace is going to make an impact. He has the juice to change the energy of our defense. He will thrive off the back of our of Big Grizzly. Shout out to you, man. I do agree with that, man. And shout out to you for that super chat. Yeah, I agree with that, man. And I think Wallace was brought in to take Shaq's place.
Yeah, I mean, he's just a raw talent. Very explosive, but he could be a key piece in this linebacker rotation for sure.
Man, he's amazing, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. And just watching him in Kentucky, like he was always. Now he wasn't too good in pass defense. His scouting report said that he normally would get kind of lost, in the sauce a little bit.
Yeah, he has difficult covering tight ends.
Right. So I would assume maybe Kayvon Kaysen will probably, be going back a little bit. I don't think they'll keep both Trevor Wallace and whatchamacallit close up to the line. Someone got to leap back. Somebody has to.
Yeah, I'd like to see Kayvon Chasen kind of take that more outside role.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, just because when you go watch his tape at LSU, that's what he played. Like, exactly. I mean, that's where he was putting 6 sacks ups every year and 60 to 80 tackles at LSU. And that was the reason why he got drafted in the first round. But again, I think for Kayvon Chasen, a lot of people don't realize he was behind Josh Allen all those years. Right. Yeah. And so and look at the Jacksonville team that he had drafted into in 2020. I mean, it was then he gets behind Urban Meyer, who's a mental case. So it's like, it's like, I mean, how does a guy like that supposed to thrive in an atmosphere like that? It's the same thing like last year when we had, it's the same thing. It was the same thing there when Urban Meyer was there. So,
yeah. I have a question. I kind of had to hop back off. So, on the offensive side, and I asked everybody this question before training camp started. The things that you wanted to see from Bryce, have you seen those changes? Has he improved in any type of area, or is he still lacking? And then on the defensive side of the ball, do you see where the defense is coming up with great disguises? Are they blitzing more or anything like that?
Can I answer that question?
Go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, I mean, I would say from the offensive standpoint, at least from a Bryce standpoint, it's good. I think it's better, but it ain't great. Like, I think that he's doing better, making smarter decisions. I think his pocket navigation, I've noticed, is he's doing a lot better, even when facing under heavy pressure. The problem is him getting used to the 2.7 seconds, which I think that's the reason why I say it's good, not great. Because that whole transition of the quick game, because people don't realize what they're trying to do here. So, like, if you understand what quick game is easy completions. It's a pass pro relief offense. So basically what that means is the quarterback footwork is going to do a 3-step drop under center. When he's in gun, it should only be a 1-step drop. Last year, when you watch Bryce Young, he's doing like 7 to 5-step drops, which was absolutely ridiculous. And so that's the reason why when you talk about when Canales is talking about it starts from the feet up, that's what he's talking about. So I have noticed that he's gotten better with his dropbacks. He's not standing on his tippy toes too much. He's stepping into his throws, but there is that time where he gets a little bit complacent, especially still under pressure, because he still kind of stands on his tippy toes a little bit. And it's going to take time for him to get to that transition. Now, when it comes to the defensive side of things, I think that Derek Brown and Clowney have built this chemistry lately. I think that they have done I feel like Clowney has rejuvenated a version of himself coming in here. I'm not saying that he's going to pull out a Brian Burns 12.5 sacks here. I could see him pulling out a 9.5, 10 sack kind of ordeal again. He's going to be a critical asset, but when it comes to the pass rush, I definitely think that we have seen, I would say we kind of might have even seen a little bit more of an improvement than last year, just because of how much depth and rotations in that area.
Okay. I concur with that.
I'm trying to figure out why all Duck Scout so mad at Bucky with your girl.
I don't know. Like, I just asked the question.
No, yeah. I mean, it wasn't like you were talking shit. I mean, my God.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out why he's so mad, man. Yeah.
Just a question, but I know what, and I thought that was funny when she said earlier, she was like, I look forward to playing Dane Jackson.
Yeah. Listen, man, it's important, man, to scout these other teams. Man, I've been on Saints, Falcons, and Bucks podcast, man.
I still think PPP. We got to do something. And y'all can tell me if you agree or not. I don't care who we. I mean, there's guys still out there available in free agency in the corners. But we got to bring more depth in here. I can't. This is the one thing that still worries me to this day, when it comes to this team. I truly believe that we have to do something, whether it's in the waiver wire, or whether we make a trade or whatever the case may be. However we do it, I don't think Stephon Gilmore's coming here. I think people need to get that out of his head.
Yeah,
I think people need to get that out of their head. He's not coming here. He's going to go to a championship team because that's where he wants to go.
Yeah.
But I think that when you look at guys like a Dory Jackson, J.C. Jackson, or Xavier Howard, I mean, even though we know Xavier Howard needs to learn how to take a blowjob, but again, so it's like, we got all these, we got to bring in depth. Jokes aside, we got to bring in depth.
Yeah,
and
we
so
do.
There's
man.
guys out there that are, still available, and you might be able to sign them. And then waiver wires, there's no telling. But again, as of right now, the when we talk about a free agent standpoint, we don't. It's very slim pickings.
Hey, Clay, do me one favor. Explain the waiver wire to the people real quick.
So basically, the waiver wire is like, honestly, the best way I like to explain it in simple terms is like, think about it this way. If you play fantasy football, right? And you pick 12th, right? Or you finished last in your league last year, you get the first on your waiver wire in your fantasy league again next year. That's basically, in simple terms, how it works.
And when does that option start off? Like,
I'm pretty sure it ends at the end of preseason. Because that week, I think it gives the teams time to cut players, and then once they start cutting them, pretty sure it's like a week before the first week before week one.
For week
pretty
one.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And right. I don't believe that I got off the Stephon Gilmore train probably about a month ago. When I realized that brother wasn't here and we was that close to training camp, I said, yeah, this ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna happen, bro.
Well, everybody keeps saying, well, he's just doing his own thing.
I gotta go back to it again.
Talk to me, 336.
Clay, I gotta go back to it again. I'm sorry, I gotta go back to it again. This is the reason why we're punishing ourselves for not drafting a cornerback.
I know. I don't know if 333. I don't know if 336 watched my. I don't know if you watched any of my stuff, but over on my channel. But
go ahead and call your channel out right now, man. Call it out.
Just the Rockstar Report, man. We're on the road to 6,000 subscribers. We're at 5,200 right now. So trying to keep doing it.
Congrats,
been doing this for 3 years. Lots of new things coming. So, but besides that, I mean, 336. My whole draft board when I was talking about the Panthers was I wanted them to either take a corner or a center in the first two picks because I knew because I just knew how deep this wide receiver draft was. I mean, there's guys that in the 5th round that are in training camp right now cooking. Like Javon Baker in New England is balling right now.
Yeah.
Nobody on that team in that corner room for the Patriots can guard him right now. So, you could have got even something like that. So, yeah, I mean, 336, I'm right there with you. I was calling for it. Just because we don't know, even though JC Horn looks good right now, there's no telling what's going to happen because we can't rely on a guy that continues to keep, getting hurt. As much as a Gamecock fan as I am, it sucks. But some of these injuries are his fault. Is not his fault, and it happens. That's the name of the game.
Hey, I have a question for you, Clay. Clay, let me ask you something, brother. What do you think about this Jack Plummer, Bryce type of thing that's been circulating the sector here as of recent? There's been a lot of talk about that. What's your thought process on this? Can he compete for the second role? Of course, he's not ready to supplant Bryce. What's your thoughts?
I mean, I think he definitely has an arm. I mean, he's got an arm, but his decision making, if you watch him at LSU, it was terrible. It was terrible. I mean, he threw 16 picks. His decision making is not very smart, which that's something that can be developed and worked through over time. I think it's a bit of a reach if you're going to sit here and tell me that Jack Plummer is going to take the starting job. It's a bit of a reach. It's not out of this world. Of course, if he develops and I think he also needs to put on like 20 pounds at his size because at 6'5", 216. If he gets hit, that dude's ACL is done.
He's wiry. He's about my size, but he's taller.
Yeah. So, I mean, that tall lankiness doesn't work. Look at Paxton Lynch. That's why Paxton Lynch didn't work out in the NFL. He was 6'6", but he was tall and lanky. He had no muscle, and he got hit, and that was the end of that, and went off to the XFL. So, it's when these guys are tall and lanky, they got to be like 6'5" to 40, 230. I mean, that's why look at Justin Herbert. Like that guy is basically what you want if he's that tall. Like you want that muscle too. So, but do I think he could take the second job? I mean, it's possible, but as long as Andy Dalton's healthy, I don't see it.
Yeah.
Hey guys, real quick, we are $15 away from our $100 of fan funding for this live here. If you guys are enjoying the channel, you guys are enjoying what's being said here, you want to help us hit our last goal today, $15 to hit that $100 live goal. Please do so. Super chat, super stickers. The app is right there on the bottom of your screen. It is Panthers Prime 1. Venmo is Panthers Prime 1 as well. Also, as we have a YouTube monetization seminar coming up August 25th, showing you how to get your YouTube channel started, going from A to Z in YouTube so you don't fall into the pitfalls that I fell into as a new content creator. So I will drop that link in the channel. It's only $35. It's going to be about a 2-hour class. We'll go over everything. So I'll put that in the chat at the bottom. All right. Go ahead, fellas.
Clay, why did you go to his decision making at LSU and not his decision making at Louisville?
Who are you talking about? Sorry, I didn't hear the question.
Jack Plummer. You went to his decision making at LSU, but not his decision making in Louisville.
No, I said Louisville.
No, you actually said LSU. But
I was thinking about. I was probably still thinking about Kavlon Chasen, but anyway, no, I meant Louisville.
You meant Louisville, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I just had to make sure. I didn't think he played.
Jack Plummer, I don't think ever played at LSU.
He did.
Like Purdue and like Cal, and then he went to Louisville. I think that was his.
Yeah, I meant Louisville. My bad.
Yeah. We figured that. Okay.
You know, when I watch him, I don't see too much. I mean, the only thing that I really see from Plummer is he has a rocket of an arm.
He's got a cannon.
He has a cannon, but what happens when you have to throw a pass that requires touch?
You know who he reminds me of, actually?
Who?
Big Tex. So you remember who Big Tex was out of Arkansas? Ryan Mallett. Yeah, that's who he reminds me of. But then he was just not accurate at all. He could throw it. He could throw it 90 yards, but he couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
Yeah, man.
Ryan Mallett was about 6'6", same size.
Yeah, but Clay, check this out. And this is the misconception that if a person can throw deep, then they're a good passer. And the deep ball is probably the least thrown ball in the NFL.
I mean, look at Brock Purdy, man. I mean, that's a perfect example. The guy doesn't. Then that offense, they don't really throw it deep.
No, they don't.
Oh, they sure do not.
They don't
throw it deep. Patrick Mahomes doesn't throw it deep. He throws it like when Tyreek Hill was there, yes. But ever since then, it hasn't been like that. The game in the quarterback realm now, as people need to realize this, is that this game is changing into quick passes because of these defenses are getting through these lines because these defenses are getting better. They're getting better. They're figuring these defensive coordinators are figuring shit out. And so, that's why the whole 2.7 rule, that's why all these things are happening now that you see, quarterbacks getting the ball out quick. That's why Tom Brady was so good because he was able to get the ball out so quick.
Yeah, and then you got these West Coast offense stuff that they're running right now. That's actually what we're going to implement more of that strategy because you don't have to have a 95-yard arm. It's not required, but you do have to be able to hit these guys in stride. Yeah, I know, but that's the thing. That's all people talk about. Oh, he can't throw it deep. But
no, it's not 95 yards. It's more like 60. And the point is, it's not to say that you're not supposed to have that. The point is, you have to have that to keep the defense honest. If they I don't disagree with 336. It's not about even taking the chances. Listen to what I'm saying. It's not even about taking the chances. At some point, you have to complete those passes so that the defense has to respect it. If they don't ever see you complete it, but they see you taking the chances, well, yeah, I'll play one-on-one because it's less likely of a chance that you're going to make that deep pass.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't disagree with that. I think that I think you want to have that in your arsenal for sure. You want to be able to throw it 60 yards at least. You want to have that in your arsenal for sure. So I respect that.
With completion, not just to be able to throw 60 yards. With completion,
right. Yeah, you want to be able to put it on the numbers too. Right. Yeah. No, I totally agree with that. I think Bryce can throw it that far. I just don't think we've seen him have a chance to really throw it that far.
He
I mean, you can't expect the guy to be able
Clay, he
to.
missed all the ones he attempted though.
And he overthrew every one of them.
Passes last
And he
year.
overthrew every one of them.
It's not just being able to throw them. You have to be able to complete those passes.
But I think the misconception there
guys,
with 3-3.
But guys, it's overthrown because it's overthrown with anticipation, guys.
Yeah,
but you can say he can throw it that far, but you got to be able to throw it accurately. He's overthrowing them because it's overcompensation.
Right.
More to it than that 3-3.
You're just chucking it up there versus actually completing the pass.
No.
Yeah, it just doesn't help though when you're
Come on, man.
you're getting
put DJ
you're getting put on your back
4-3, bro. 4-4.
Hold on, what you say, Clay?
I said it's hard to be able to step into a throw and put it accurately when you've got defensive linemen coming in your face 62 times, in a season.
And I can agree with that, but that didn't happen on every deep pass. We saw passes where he had guys open.
For sure,
we saw him miss Mingo wide open.
Toes. Yeah, he was standing
but at the end of the day, that's what I'm saying. It's not all just offensive line and defensive pressure. We saw several plays where he had deep opportunities and he just overthrew the guy. He missed them.
Mm-hmm.
That's my concern, not the concern with the defense in your face.
Yep.
Well, there's more to it than that as well. You got the ones where the receivers were dropping deep passes. I saw a few of those. Did you not?
Yeah.
We had we didn't have a lot of drop passes last year, man. Bryce had 500 and some odd opportunities to throw the ball. Go look at how many drops we had. DJ Chark only had 4 drops. DJ Chark only had 4 drops on the whole season.
The drops that DJ Chark had were the ones that were pretty deep. The ones that the big ones he dropped, they were deep passes. And then you had no one else.
No, they weren't.
Not to catch them.
4 Corner, we're talking about 4 attempts out of 500 and some yards, 4 drops on the whole season.
I'm talking about what I'm talking. I'm not highlighting DJ Chark. I'm highlighting the fact that there was no one else down there to catch deep passes like he was. He was the fastest guy on the team.
He overthrew Mingo. He overthrew ISM. Every receiver that he attempted to deep pass, he never really completed one.
But what does that tell you? That doesn't mean that Bryce is just inaccurate. What else does that mean? Do we have capable receivers?
I'm addressing the plays specifically where he was not under pressure, where a guy was open deep, and he completely overthrew him. He completely missed him.
Okay, I gotta go back and watch.
It's not just always pressure.
But we know that. But all of these things go hand in hand. It's like a big grandfather clock. There are multiple gears that turn the hands on the clock. Everything works in unison. It has to for the play to be effective, long range or short range. So I'm saying, if we would have had this, if we would have had the development of some of these receivers that we're seeing now and some of the skill set on display last season, I'm sure he would have completed more of those passes, without a doubt.
Well, shout out real quick to Panthers Theory for that $3.99 super sticker, and also shout out to the head moderator of Panthers Prime Podcast. A. Marshall said, "Good afternoon, family. Good afternoon, A. Marshall. How you doing, sis? Good to see you on the panel or in the chat." Yeah, man. I think it's fair to say that when you look at Bryce Young's ability, or when people think his inability to throw deep, I think you have to look at a lot of things. Now, Clay is right. There was a lot of, the 62 sacks are just sacks. That doesn't equate for the pressures and the breakdown of the offensive line as well. Now, I know every quarterback is not going to have immense time or enormous time in the pocket to get the ball down the field. You have to do a little bit of manipulating because now defenses are so stout. They're so quick. They're smaller. They're not these big, slow, guys with bulgy, shoulder pads and stuff. No, these guys are slimmer. They're quicker. They're more athletic. They know how to bend around the corner and get to the quarterback. But what I am saying is, let's not remove the fact that sometimes as soon as Bryce Young hiked the ball, he only had time to look at one read.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just fair to say that. Now, going forward, I don't think that's going to be a problem. And I want us to get to that point now because, man, listen, last year I did a live about 2 weeks ago, and I'm not pulling them no more all 22 from last year. That's it for last year for me. I see the Panthers now as a team that can progress and can be multifunctional. Someone like Xavier Leggett, who ran that jet sweep, type of stuff. You got Amir Smith-Marset. You got Mingo that's coming into his own now. I mean, he showed out for back together again. And I know it's just practice. I know that. But the dude showed out. I ain't gonna lie to you. And Bryce Young, he didn't look the best to me at back together again, but he doggone show what didn't look bad. He didn't impress me like I wanted him to, because it looks like everything that I saw was like short stuff. It was like situational stuff, like, okay, 20-yard line, red zone situations. That's what it looked like to me. And then they did end zone, like 5 or 10 yards into the end zone, that tight window stuff or whatever, which we've seen Bryce Young do. Yeah. But, you have to be honest with yourself and say, man, this is practice. It ain't going to be glitz and glamour and everything like that. Preseason is going to be where we start evaluating some of the stuff about Canellis. Week 1, we got Bryce Young in New Orleans. And that's where we start our evaluation at. And I'm going to be very honest. I'm going to be very honest in my assessment in week 1. I'm taking all my podcast stuff, and I'm going live right after the game because I'm going back to the hotel because I'm not flying out till Monday morning when I come back. So I'm going to have a lot of time to talk about what I just saw in New Orleans. Best believe that.
Well, I have I'm gonna keep asking questions since people in the chat love.
Go ahead, Bucky. You family over here, man.
So far with Bryce, right? We've I think Clay alluded to he's getting better at reading defenses and things. When he's at the line of scrimmage, have you seen where he's calling out the wheel linebacker, the Mike? Is he able to get the running backs in position or change to protection at the line or even audible? Have you guys seen or heard anything about that?
No,
I haven't looked at any of that.
I don't think that we've had enough to honestly film or anything or the practices to really see that. I don't think that
not at all.
Yeah, I don't think we'll see much of that. What how do you say your name? Bucks with
Bucket with your girl.
Bucket with your girl. Sorry, I couldn't read it because for some reason it was small. I can't see it. But no, you're good. You're good. Yeah, I think it's too early to say he's doing that. I think once we will really see more of that with this joint practice with the Jets. I think that would be a question you want to ask once we have this joint practice with the Jets. I think we'll see that.
And that joint practice is on the 15th, isn't it? I think it's on the 15th.
Yeah. We basically have all of our training camp alone for like the next 4 days and then 4 days, and then we kind of have like a nice little period where we take time off, some time off, and then they go right into the joint practice. I think, right?
I think so. I think that's how it is.
Yeah. Do you think that not rehearsing that kind of stuff on a regular in practice is going to bite you in the back when it's time to start joint practice and then preseason?
I'm not saying that they're. Yeah, I mean 336. I'm not saying that they're not doing it. They might be. Again, we're just not there. I'm not there to tell. I'm just seeing what I'm seeing from Twitter, and then what I'm seeing from Reddit, and of course, reading articles and all that good stuff. So I'm just going based off my synopsis from all that.
Yeah, and I question right now, and I'm thinking right now, how often do we see quarterbacks still doing that, calling out the mic and the wheel and stuff like that?
I mean, you see it in the game. I feel like you see it a lot with like if you watch Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
watch Rodgers. He's a guy that does that a lot. I'd say Stafford does it a lot too.
So more so like your older quarterbacks that has some age to them, been in the league for.
I think some quarterbacks still do it, but it's mainly those are the two guys I can really think of.
Yeah. And Sweet D had a good point. She said calling audibles is also the center's job.
Yes.
And is Corbett used to doing that? That's a good question. Is he?
Actually, it's funny that they mentioned that because they did mention earlier, like during the week, that his transition, he showed good communication and pre-snap direction. So the problem is he's just struggling with some snap consistencies right now.
Yeah.
I saw that too. A couple low snaps.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we're $12 away from our goal. $12 away, man. If you are joined, what you say? I ain't hear what you said, but we're $12 away. If you're enjoying the content, we're only $12 away. Super chat, super sticker, super Cash App, Venmo. We're only $12 away from our goal of $100 per live.
Panthers
show,
Prime
man.
he's trying to get a Chipotle bowl, so send him $12.
Nah, I ain't trying to get no Chipotle bowl. The majority of this stuff right here go back to our whatchamacallit, man.
I'm just messing.
Chipotle bowl.
You good? I don't even like Chipotle. Chipotle is trash to me.
You don't like Chipotle?
I don't like.
I can't stand Chipotle, man. I'd rather run over to what's that place called? It's a taco place here in Charlotte, over there off of the what's that thing called? The the outlet. It's a
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I've been there.
Hey, what's the name of that taco place, man?
I can't remember.
Which outlet? Premium or
premium outlet? Tacos for life. That's what it's called.
Oh yeah, that's one right beside my dojo.
Man, that place so good, man. Oh my gosh, man. You go over there, get you the chicken quesadilla, my brother.
Hey, you know what, BBD? When I come out of training, when I step out the door, that smell hit me every night. I say, good Lord, man.
It's good, bro.
They're right next door to us, man. I smell it when I go in. I smell it when I'm coming out. I'm like, God, man, it's supposed to.
Wait, it's right next door to where?
My school, right beside us.
It's right over here?
Yeah, it's right beside my dojo. It's like, okay, so it's
us. You have to pull up on
I've been going way out there to the premium outlet all this time.
No, look, it's us, it's the Mandarin Chinese place, and right beside the Mandarin, boom, is right there. Beside the Tony's.
Yeah,
pull up on.
Oh, you said your thing is off you said your shop is over there off of Harris, right?
Yes, Harris and Mount Holly Huntersville Road, right there at the intersection.
Hold on. Tacos for life. Ain't no tacos for life over there.
Yeah, it is. It's taco factory, tacos for life. It's basically the same thing. It's not. Okay. I think it's the same thing. I've eaten both of them. I know what you're talking about, but it's the same thing.
All right, let me see. Taco fat. Oh, tortilla tacos for tortilla.
Yeah, taco factory. Tortilla factory. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah,
taco.
Nah, this one here. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Nah, this ain't the same thing though, Quantum. This ain't the same thing.
Yeah, you talking about the it's a bigger chain is what you're talking about though.
Yeah, the bigger chain one.
But I know what you're talking about. I had them both. They're literally the same thing.
Oh, for real?
Yes.
Nah, Sweet D, Moe's ain't it either. Nah, Moe's is
trash. Nah, nobody want to Moe's.
Yeah, Moe's is trash.
Moe's is better than Chipotle.
I never had that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Man, Moe's
is better than Chipotle.
Yeah, Chipotle can be salty sometimes.
Yeah, had your blood pressure running up. Now you on 45 had to get into an accident. Man.
Hey, 336. Moe's will sing to you too when you walk in the front door.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Lord.
I ain't see that.
Hey, Bucky, with your girl. Now, you've been asking us 1,005 questions. I'm about to ask you a question. So what's been going on with training camp, with the Bucks? Talk to us.
All right, let me give y'all a little insight.
Yeah. Let me put you on the top.
All right. Let me do ain't nothing going on.
It is.
Yeah, ain't too much going on.
I'm gonna tell you. All right, so look. Training camp, we start out strong, right? Jalen McMillan, the wide receiver out of Washington. So far, he's our wide receiver number 3. He's out playing Trey Palmer. That kid is on it. For if he's in the slot and he's fast and he can do that thing, y'all corners, whoever y'all backup corner is, number 3, he gonna get toasted. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Secondary looking good. Jamel Dean, he knock on wood, he ain't been hurt. He been coming down with some interceptions, which in his contract year also, has been a huge problem for him. He hasn't been able to stay healthy, and then when he is on the field, he can't produce those turnovers. Baker Mayfield's looking good. I ain't gonna lie, a lot of y'all heard my concerns about this offense scheme of Liam Cohen, but that guy uses a lot more motion than what Dave Canales is. A lot more creative.
I heard that.
With our tight ends, they're not just blocking. They're more getting involved in the passing game. So
how's about Grandpa Good Times James Evans,
Mike Evans.
Bro, you see that
And
ball,
we know
bro?
Mike
I saw it.
with that gold jacket.
Did you say James Evans?
Yeah, Grandpa Mike James Evans.
Hey, look.
Dude, he got snubbed in the Madden rating. He got a 91. I'm like, how does this guy who consistently puts up 1,000 yards every year gets a 91? Like, it makes no sense. Dude, Madden's going to be ass this year again.
Yeah. No, who's number 10 on the Bucks? Bucky with
That's
the
Trey Palmer.
That's Trey Palmer.
Trey Palmer. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Baker slinging it though, boy. Baker can sling it though.
Yeah, he can. I ain't gonna lie.
I like Baker.
He
Yeah, but you without the helmet type of dude.
Yeah.
Not Carolina, Baker.
What about
Nah.
What about Rashad? I need some insight on Rashad White. How's he looking? Because I might be targeting him for fantasy this year.
Listen. I'm happy you asked about Rashad. Rashad, with his running so far, has improved where he's getting more shifty. Before the hole opens up, which is not really what he's been able to do last year. It was more like he just kind of was at a standstill waiting for the hole to open up. But he's been getting a lot more shifty in the backfield, and also if the play is not there, also trying to find a different hole run to the other side. And that's something that also Bucky Irving, the running back we drafted, is
that's right.
And there's a lot of more running back screens with this offense also, which was sort of like our bread and butter last year. So
yeah, I was about to say, because it wasn't Rashad White like third leading receiver.
Sorry, what was that?
Wasn't Rashad White like the third leading receiver on that team last year?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So it's exciting, you know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, Yaya Diaby, he injured his ankle.
Oh yeah,
but he won't be ready till week 1. But I don't know what Randy Gregory has going on. Hopefully everything's okay with him. But he has not been to mini camp. He hasn't been to training camp. We haven't cut him yet, but
ain't he about 40?
Sorry?
Isn't Randy Gregory like 40 years old?
He's up there in age. I don't. I wasn't too high on him, but that just proves to us that Joe Tryon and Anthony Nelson have to step up, especially with Yaya Diaby out. So
yeah,
there you go right there. That's that 2.7 right there. Look at this.
You know what, Brian?
Yeah.
Now that you mentioned a Penny, Rashad Penny retired on us.
Man, listen, man. Listen, man.
He did.
Man, listen, man. that pissed me off so much, man. Just
he said, nope.
How much did we pay that dude?
I don't know.
What you say?
Money back though.
Prime, we let you off the hook. You ain't even said nothing about Shaq Thompson. You know I can't let you off the hook with that. They said he injured again. They say he injured again.
Yeah, I know he injured. Hey, listen, I ain't trying to knock the man.
I know that's your boy. I just want you to.
Nah, that ain't my boy.
I just want you to speak on that.
Whoa. Shaq Thompson.
I just want you to.
Yeah. You funny, man. Let me see what's his injury again. Shaq? I've been sick for like the past couple of days, man. So I ain't really been keeping up with it. But let me see.
He just got injured. I don't know what it was. I forgot, but they said it was unrelated to the injury from last year.
Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta go, but I appreciate you having me on PPP.
Oh man, appreciate you, Clay. Man. You have a great one, my brother.
Y'all have a blessed day, and y'all have a good weekend,
my brother.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what is his injury, man.
Glass.
Yeah, Tommy Tremble, he out too, man. God dang.
They said Tremble's gonna be down for about another week, though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's not terrible.
Go to the Panthers wire.
Yeah, they just holding them out.
Yeah, because we know what Tremble can do. He'll hurt you standing straight up.
Okay. Let me see. Shaq Thompson, same thing. It's just a hamstring. He caught it early, so we're just trying to get on top of that.
Okay.
Make sure. Okay, it's just a hamstring. So yeah. Okay. I mean,
hamstring seems to be a nagging injury for everybody in camp.
Yeah, it's something that's gonna good job. I appreciate that, Rockhead. It's a hamstring. Yeah, it's something that they go through. You know, I wonder if it's something dealing with like nutrition though.
It's the
dehydration, maybe.
Not getting enough salt in the muscle tissue. It's like something about the muscle tissue not getting enough sodium. That's why they drink Gatorade. It's supposed to drink a ton of Gatorade. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
It helps with that hamstring not tightening up and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, they got to do something because I'm cool with Trevin Wallace and my boy Josie Jewell, you know, taking the reins. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm so comfortable with
I'm good with it.
I'm good with that.
You see how we
man.
played last year
Got
without
Trevin
Shaq?
out there.
We didn't miss a beat without Shaq last year, bro.
Say what now?
We didn't miss a beat without Shaq last year. I hate to be that way, but it's reality, bro.
Yeah, it's reality.
I mean,
sure didn't. We did not.
Yeah, we ain't missed no beat, man.
The team did not get progressively worse or better without Shaq. So I mean, let the more guys play.
Oh boy, what's his name that went to Washington? Jeremy Chin. We didn't need Jeremy last year. Yeah,
Not for what he brought to the table. Yeah. No, we were able to survive without his skill set.
Oh, so shoot, we need.
We got Trevin back there though. I'm waiting to see him.
Who?
Trevin Wallace. I want to see him
Wallace?
out there.
Oh yeah, hey, Trevin Wallace, man. He running with the first team, so I assume he's going to be day one starter. I just assume that.
You seen Thomas Davis's little interview about him?
Nah, what he said.
The first thing the lady was like, because Thomas Davis like he been lifting train wheels. Boy, that dude look huge. I don't know what he been lifting, boy, but God, he look huge. He said, the lady was like, "What do you think about who would you say is the most ready to come in and add to the team and the chemistry and all this stuff?" The first name he said was Trevin Wallace. Shaq was like the third name he mentioned, but he said Trevin. He is excited about what he brings, the way he's able to study study what the offense will do and how they attack it.
Mm-hmm.
You know how to. He said he's pretty well rounded in regards to his skill sets and what he can bring to the defense. But he got him listed as a starting caliber player right now. That's what he said.
Oh yeah. Trevor Wallace.
I'm ready for it.
Me too.
Trevor Wallace was probably the most ready person in this draft.
Right. Yeah. And it would have been. Yeah. Correct.
You saying as far as what we picked up?
Well, yeah. What we picked up, yeah.
In the draft.
Yep.
Outside of Brooks, if he wouldn't have been hurt, I think we would have had two good, really capable starting level guys ready to go week one.
Yeah, shout out to Julius Peppers, man, a legend, man, inducted. This absolutely wonderful, man. What is this right here?
Well deserved, man.
That's Dabo Sweeney.
Oh, okay. That's a dope stadium.
Yeah, man. Oh, Dabo Sweeney, man. That's what's up, man. Let me go back. Oh, hold on. What's this? Man, the man don't drop a pass. He ain't
drop anything.
Y'all better not call that dude Dropsy. Y'all better not call him that. He ain't dropping no passes.
You know that came from
Prom. I'm gonna say it again.
What's up, man?
The sideline outs, bro, is where he living and dying at. A lot of these completions and good passes that you are seeing, that's where you seeing them at.
Hey, listen, man.
All them outs and all that stuff going to the sideline.
And guess what,
that's
man?
Where he's making his money.
And guess what? When teams start to queue in that, guess where Adam Thielen is going to be at? Right in the middle.
Was that number 23 again?
Hold on, let me see.
In coverage.
Don't worry about it. Dang.
I know.
Man. I love it.
Oh no! Was it Dave?
We don't even know. It really don't even matter, dude.
I think it was.
I think he's asking this dude.
Hey, Bucket. We see where your eyes going.
Man,
cut his ass up. She's looking at something totally different than what we looking at.
We gonna cut him up.
Hey, now we gonna have old boy on him, man. JC Horn gonna have to be on him, man. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You can have
Cool,
it.
Evans.
So Mike, I'm gonna be like, Mike, you want to sit out this game, man? You ain't gotta do nothing. We just gonna throw it, man. Just
Grandpa Evans.
drink a little Gatorade, man.
Man, shoot, Dave Jackson.
I don't know
better
though.
come on.
What's
Yeah,
his
that's
name?
Dave
Hill is a
Jackson.
pretty good.
That look like him. That look
Hill's
like
a
him.
pretty good slot corner. Troy
Oh
Hill's a
yeah,
pretty good slot corner.
Troy.
I
Yeah,
ain't gonna
yeah.
get that easy.
Yeah, you ain't gonna do that on Troy Hill.
Troy Hill's better than people think, man. Did you go back and look
Yeah,
at Troy Hill's stats? Look at his stats. The dude had he's had an amazing career, bro. And we had to trade to get Troy Hill. He didn't want no free agent just walking around on the street. We had to trade for him.
That's at 2.7 right there.
Hey, look at this, Leo.
It's gonna be a whole lot of that this season. Watch, man. It's gonna be a whole lot of that this season.
Boom.
Yeah.
Touchy. That's a tutty.
Y'all gonna be mad Thielen our best receiver again, bro.
He shouldn't.
He
come on, 3-3-6. I hope he's not,
be.
man.
He shouldn't be.
Oh, they practice facility look dope.
I told you.
Yeah,
They put y'all outside in aluminum foil PPP. Yeah, I saw that.
Hey, PPP.
Yo.
Hey, man, I sent you a cash app. That should put you right where you want to be.
Oh man, Andrew, I appreciate that. Man. Shout out to you, Andrew. Thank you, man. That did, man. Shout out to you guys, man. We hit our goal $100 per live, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate y'all for that, man.
Andrew's the OG of the whole team, man. He's like our general.
Yeah, man. That's
gotta hold
why
Andrew
every time
up.
he come in, I gotta
You gotta give it to him.
Yeah,
Yes, you do.
yeah.
Andrew's the general of the whole space, man.
Next time he hit the link, I'm dropping the siren on him.
Yeah. General. Hey, like they did in the war, hit that horn for Andrew. General
hit that horn, man. He about to come in. Yeah, buddy. Well, fellas, I'm about to go ahead and get my day started, man. I literally went back to sleep like about 4 o'clock, man, and someone pulled the fire alarm at my apartment complex show and had us all up for about an hour and a half. It was crazy. People playing around. It pissed me off. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. So I woke up probably like about 9:30, 10 o'clock, got this live together. 2 hours and 9 minutes, man. Shout out to everybody that did give, man. Shout out to Andrew, man, for that cash app, man. Trucker, Villain Trucker 26, man, gifted 10 memberships, man. A Kobe came through with a membership, a chat. Shout out to A Kobe again, man, for that $19.99. Shout out to Candy Girl for that $10 super sticker. I appreciate Inquana, man. He said support PPP for that $10 super chat. Shout out to Eternal 252, 5-month membership. Chat said PPP. Shout out to Eternal 252, man. Said I was on the Bucks panel spinning the block. Yeah, they done. Eternal 252 don't like he don't like y'all, man.
At all.
What'd you say?
I said not at all.
Yeah, you can't stand him, man. Shout out Eternal 252 again, man. Said why we drafted him. I think he was talking about Sanders, probably. What? No, Brooks. No, it wasn't Brooks.
Brooks.
Hey, that Brooks situation actually does have me a little pissed off. I ain't gonna lie, because I feel like we wasted a second round pick. I ain't gonna lie to you.
PPP. He's the future, man. You gotta look at
Now
it.
they talking about week 3, week 4.
Yeah, that's aggravated me. People kept saying, he could be elevated anytime, man. When you're dealing with that type of injury where it was a clean tear and he has no production in OTAs and none in training camp, he's not starting week 1. We probably won't see that dude to probably. I'm gonna be honest with you, probably like week 8. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, but we don't really need him to be ready right now.
What you say?
Yeah, that's true.
He didn't even finish his collegiate season.
Yeah,
he's been out of football for a while.
Hey, I'm gonna make a bold prediction right now. We probably won't see him till next year. If the Panthers are playing good with the 3 running backs that we got, why even bring him in?
Which we will be. Them 3 guys are going to play well, I believe.
Yeah, because we don't really need him, man. Look. Hey guys, agree or disagree with this? Cuba would have been 1,000-yard back had he started the season.
Facts.
He didn't start.
Yeah.
I think he had 800 yards or something like that, right?
No, he had
like
9,000. 9.
Oh yeah,
70 something or something like that.
Yeah.
On 3.4 yards a carry, which everybody like to say.
Right. But how many games did he start? How many games did he start 336? I think he 10, 12? I mean 12, 13?
I can't remember. I think Sanders started like the first 3 or 4 weeks or something like that.
Exactly. My sentiment exactly.
Yeah. I just want us to. I want our draft picks to actually mean something for us.
I agree with you. I think we wasted a pick on you. Can you imagine the corner we could have got with that pick? We got one of the first corners off the board.
That's true.
Hey, so Smith Wade came off the PUP list. He was only on the PUP list because of pending physical. So he's not injured. He was just on the PUP list just to for the physical purposes. But he was elevated to the active playing status last week before training camp got started. So he's good to go.
Big Tight
said, yeah. Big Tight said that he will play by week 6. I don't know, Big Tight. I don't know about that, man. Williams asked, she said, how are our tackles doing? Been hearing they've been sucking. yeah. Taylor Moten, soft voice Moten, and Icky has been
hey, come on.
Nah, bro. Let's be honest, man. Come on, let's be honest, man. He too big to sound like that, man. I ain't gonna lie. You
must ain't heard him speak in a while. You probably ain't heard him speak since he signed that contract.
Yeah, he got quiet because he knew he needed to work.
Yeah,
and he still ain't worried. What's up, Yolanda? How you doing? Yolanda, we about to get up out of here, Yolanda. How you doing, man? Good to see you.
Hey, Yolanda.
Yeah. Hey, guys, hey, man, listen, man. Don't forget now, I'm about to drop this thing in the chat one more time, man. That YouTube channel seminar, man, it's coming up on the 25th of this month, man. Y'all make sure that y'all go ahead and get y'all seat. If y'all want to start your own YouTube channel, I got you. Yeah, I got you. I'm about to drop the link one more time. Go ahead and hit that link and sign up. It's only $35, man. And I'll show you how to go from A to Z with starting up your own YouTube channel and getting everything together with it. So you ain't got to even, think about it. Just do what I tell you to do. And boom. Russell Wilson watching Justin Fields go down the field. Oh, wow. Justin Fields is working with the first team right now at camp. That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's
I think
interesting.
they both have.
Oh, they both have?
I think they both have at some point this offseason.
Okay. All right. I'm not going to lie. I actually want Justin Fields to beat out Russell Wilson. I'm not going to lie to you.
Why?
Because I think he possessed more than what Russell Wilson has. I think Russell Wilson is they say Russell's hurt? Oh, snap.
What?
Oh, snap. I didn't know he was hurt. Russell Wilson hurt?
Did he hurt his leg or something?
Hold on.
I don't know. I ain't hear about that.
Yeah, they was kind of quiet with that one.
Yeah, Russell done. Hurt like what?
Dang, that thing said Russell Wilson's training camp injury put his potential redemption year in danger. God, hey, if I'm Justin Fields, I'm going stupid right now.
Yep.
I'm going.
Oh yeah, man.
I'm going dumb, man.
I'm going ham if I'm Justin Fields. Hey, he dodged a bullet, boy.
Yeah, he did, man. I'm trying to figure out what.
That was the insurance policy, though, bro. I mean, I gotta give it to him. That was smart. That was the insurance policy.
Yo,
Very
so
smart.
he has an injury to his calf. He ain't mobile right now. It's over with. This might exactly, man. Yolanda, this might be Phil's time right here, man.
Yeah,
that's
he has to
good.
take
What a
advantage.
second chance, bro.
Yeah. So he hasn't practiced any training camp. Oh yeah, Russell's done. If Justin Fields think this up, it's his fault. It's his fault. And Yolanda, I know that's. See, Yolanda been watching this because she's a Baltimore fan. So is it the Steelers in Baltimore? Are they in the same division? I think they are.
Yes.
Oh man,
they are.
Ooh.
They are.
I'm gonna have to. I got to cue into some of this Steelers stuff, man. Especially for the other channel, man. I got to cue into it. Oh my goodness, AFC North, yeah. Well, fellas, we up out of here, man. Bucket with your girl. Talk to them, man. Tell them where they can find you at.
You can find me on YouTube. Bucket with your girl is spelled the same way as you see it on the screen, and also on my Instagram, same as well. If you ever want to hit me up in a DM, talk football, talk trash, whatever you want to do, ask me questions, because I'm not opposed to questions, like some people. But
facts, man. In Quantum, hit them with it real quick.
Yes. What's up, everybody? This is In Quantum Merritt. You can find me here on YouTube under the same name. I have a little style channel where I show guys how to get fresh, dressed, impressed, never stress, and stay always blessed. That's our little tagline. And also on YouTube and TikTok, same handle.
Hey, In Quantum, also tell them what else you do, man, real quick, because I think that's important, man. I think people may be interested in other things that you do, man.
Yeah. Also, like I said, I do training. Yeah, I do. I do a few things, man. I do also train in the martial arts. I teach people various styles of martial arts, self-defense, knife, all the good stuff. So, we have a little school here in Charlotte as well. So we in the midst of about to expand and open the doors to a larger facility. So, we're just doing a little bit of things here and there, doing some things and trying to bring awareness to what.
Yeah, man. Long story short, don't roll up on In Quantum. 336 Boston. Did not roll up on him, man. 336
If you don't believe
Boston.
it, go check the clip.
Facts. Go check
Hey,
the
I'm
clip.
just saying, if you don't believe it, go check it out yourself.
Yeah, that's a fact,
Hey,
man.
Quantum,
Talk to 336.
Quantum, I just wanted to holler at you real quick. I think you should probably, if you have the time, I know you're probably busy, but I think you should probably take a second thought about your financial advisement. I think that might be a good idea for you, man. You got a lot of knowledge and background.
What part?
I think it might be a good idea for you. I'm not sure because I don't know what all of what you study, but I've heard you speak quite a bit about financing.
Well, that's my main business. It's actually in international structured finance. That's what I do. Number one. The other stuff is secondary.
Yeah, no, I think that might be a good channel for you, man. No lie, financial advisement and things like that. I think that might be good for you, bro. I heard you speak a lot about it. That's all.
Thank you, man. I'm considering doing that. I actually thought about it, but it's like I got to get people interested in the concepts of what it would take to actually, deploy a healthy level of financial structuring and education and implementation. So hopefully, if I can catch on, I'm definitely considering it though, brother. I appreciate your acknowledgement of that 336.
Oh yeah, no doubt. And I appreciate you, Prom. Always giving me the opportunity to get up here.
Yeah, man.
You guys find me at 336 Boston, man, covering the 18-time world champion Boston Celtics. 18, yeah.
Yeah, all right,
I love it though.
All right, y'all, man. Y'all have a good one. Channel. What you say?
I was trying to find your channel 336 a minute ago. I couldn't quite find it. I thought I maybe already found you. I don't know. What's your channel, brother?
Yeah, you just look it up. 336 Boston.
It ain't hard to find. Just look at the word. Just type in the word conceited, and his channel will be right there.
I got you, man. We'll get on that, Boston. We appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, man. Appreciate Boston, man. Appreciate Bucket and Quantum, man. Guys, we up out of here, man. Y'all have a good one. It's your boy Demetrius with the PPP, Panthers Prime Podcast. You know what time it is. Let's go.
Got everybody.